Wabash Valley, and I wrote a score down somewhere, and I'm going to find that for you in a minute. Well, maybe not, but I think it was 89-35, something like that.
That sounds right. It's right, real close.
Hey, that next voice you hear, that's not me just throwing my voice. That's actually John White.
I can talk every now and then.
And I appreciate almost everything you say on the radio. Anyway.
A lot of people say that.
We're playing Shawnee tonight. Lady Warriors won. Now the men will take on Shawnee. Shawnee is 8-8, and they're 2-2 in the conference. So similar to the Warriors. Warriors are 10-8 and 4-2 in the conference. But again, the Warriors played a really good preseason, or I call it preseason, pre-conference schedule, including a couple of games against Indian Hills. Big game for the Warriors this week. On Saturday night, Vincennes comes to town, 4 o'clock for the ladies, 6 o'clock for the men. And that is always fun when Vincennes comes. Warriors had pretty good success against Vincennes through the years, as good a success as anybody head-to-head against Vincennes, but nobody has very good success against them.
They're always tough, and we seem to play our best when we play them most of the time. It's our rival for sure, and we've had some good teams in the past. They've been some great games, absolutely great games.
I got to say, I was there when Antoine Barber played against them and beat them over there at their place on twice in a row. He had the ball at the half-court line, once from the right, once from the left, and dribbled down and slammed it, once right-handed and one left-handed. It was a raucous time. And that's coming up on Saturday, but tonight we have Shawnee first. And Shawnee is coached by John Sparks. John Sparks is the helm down there, been here for a long time. He's an emotional coach. He'll be fiery. No matter what else happens, he'll be fiery, and his players will follow suit. And so it's going to be a heated time tonight with Shawnee in town. And we look forward to this. Should be a lot of fun. Warriors coming off a loss on Saturday. We went over to Kaskaskia and lost on the road over there. We're going to take a 90-second break, be back with the starting lineups after this.
I'm Mason Gross. I am a marketing business management major at Wabash Valley College. You'll learn a lot about in the business industry as a whole, and that really helps you to explore your options as far as to what's out there. So I'm doing my internship at Summer Real Estate in Salem, Illinois. Right now I'm working on getting my license. I am hanging around the office, going to showings, and doing everything I can as a non-licensee to get myself ready for when I graduate and take that step as an agent.
My name is Parker Linson. I'm a second-level nursing student at Wabash Valley College. We were able to get hands-on experience with a mannequin that has real breath sounds, real lung sounds, and can cough and do different things. That makes it really unique to have that kind of experience right here on campus. And then we've done clinicals. Being able to go into those ICUs and emergency departments and be able to see those critical patients, it is a very good experience. Being able to be in that position and look back to where I come from, it's just awesome to be able to have that experience.
There's a lot of things that you can do to help and reduce your heating bills over the winter time. You can take the opportunity to add additional weather stripping to your doors and to your windows, use of caulk to try to seal up some of those cracks where the wind comes in. And one thing that people oftentimes overlook is setting your fans to run in a clockwise rotation. Summertime they should go counterclockwise, wintertime clockwise, and that helps move the heat around your...
Sean is a sophomore, and he starts tonight at 6.9 a game. They also have number 4, Xavier Bell, 10.6 a night for him on the point side. Number 5 is James Deloach, averaging 9.3, so pretty balanced scoring attack. Isaac Hosman, one of the big guys down low, whereas number 20, he has 4.2 points a game. And the leading scorer is Johnny Anderson, number 32, and he averages 16.8 points a night. Wabash Valley has invited the Mount Carmel Junior High School cheerleaders here tonight, and that has helped the crowd a little bit, don't you think?
That's right.
Everybody's got moms, grandmas, and all that. They're all here to watch these young ladies. So we're going to be the starters for the Warriors. Number 2 is Daniel Robinson, sophomore guard, 6'2", out of Milwaukee, 7.4 points a night. Then you got Mujah Burton, 6'5", out of Minneapolis, leading scorer with 11 points a night. Number 12, freshman, is Malachi Johnson. He's really played a lot better lately. 6'3", guard from Rockford. He is a shooting machine. When he catches it, he wants to shoot it. Number 15 is Corey Furlow out of Griffin, Georgia. Furlow can play as well, 10.4 a game for Corey. And the big guy tonight starting is number 21, I believe. That's Kevin Anthony. Kevin Anthony is 6'10", out of Chicago. He averages 6.7 points a game. Only 2 freshmen on the ball club, and they are Malachi Johnson and Corey Furlow. They're both starting tonight. So those guys getting some action. and trying to build a little bit on what they've done in the past. Malachi Johnson, by the way, just 28% from the three-point line, but a week ago he was at 19%, so he had a pretty good week shooting. He brought that average up in a hurry. So for the Warriors, it is Robinson, Johnson, Burton, Anthony, and Furlow. Warriors move from left to right here in the opening half. We'll try to catch these numbers for the bad guys from Shawnee. They're the Saints, they call them. Number 5 will jump it up. That's James DeLoach. He will jump against Kevin Anthony. Warriors the big size advantage here. The referee stands up, tosses it between. The Warriors control the tap, and Daniel Robinson will bring it down. It is a man-to-man defense. There's a drive by Malachi Johnson. Gets to the block. He zips the pass out to the corner to Mujah Burton. They cover him up. Drives the elbow, shoots and scores. Tough move by Mujah Burton. Full court press by the Warriors. The 2-0 lead in the backcourt. Hosman now to the guard, Washington. This kid can really move. Washington through the trap. Get it across the timeline, and they'll set the offense. So the Warriors set the zone, full court zone. Didn't get beat on it anyway. Nothing bad happened. Washington gets it up top now to Anderson, the leading scorer. Now on the right side, Washington, guarded by Robinson. Now up top with it is Hosman. And they get the shot off just before the buzzer, and it goes out of bounds off the iron from 3. And the Warriors get possession. 2-0 Wabash after 48 seconds of play here. Daniel Robinson will bring it up. He moves to the right side against this man-to-man defense. He's got the little guy Washington on him. Now inside to go to Anthony, and he just lost the ball down there, didn't he? Good pass. I would drive the other way, and a shot up in the paint, no good. The Warriors on the boards. Looks like the Warriors have a size advantage tonight. Robinson brings it up on the left side, leading 2-0 here. We played a minute of basketball. Robinson into the paint, stops there, gets up, shoots, and missed it. Rebound on the out of bounds, and we get the basketball. In the old days, that's over the back.
That was over the back for sure. We got away with one there.
Yeah, over the top of DeLoach, and he's got DeLoach by, I'm guessing, 5 inches. Kevin Anthony, and no foul called. Warriors get possession. We'll take the basketball. Get the ball inside to Johnson. Johnson at the free throw line. Now over on the wing to Daniel Robinson. Robinson on the dribble, 15 on the shot clock. Robinson to the free throw line, stops there. Fall away jumper in the paint, that's no good. Rebound, Furlow kept it alive, and it's out of bounds. And remember, the Warriors retain possession. That shot clock should go back to 20, I believe. Didn't we hit the rim on that shot?
We definitely hit the rim on that shot.
There you go. Now they got it up there.
Okay, we can quick the ripen now.
Kevin Anderson is the shot clock man. I should signal to him when I need help.
You know.
Get the ball inbounds to Johnson. Now Furlow high on the right side. Good defense by Shawnee, pushing the perimeter out here. Furlow on the dribble, 10 on the shot clock. Now to Daniel Robinson. Robinson in the paint, goes up for the slam. Couldn't hit it. Rebound by Kevin Anthony. Anthony works on the block, passes it down low, and throws it out of bounds. Well, we had real good success at Olney with that 2-man feeding inside each other, the low block. By that time, Anthony probably should have taken a shot. Full court pressure by the Warriors, 18 minutes to play. First half, free throw line jumper in transition, and scoring it is Xavier Bell. We're tied at 2 apiece. All of that action, just 2 points each, and 2 minutes and 10 seconds into the game. Robinson moves left, hands the ball to Malachi Johnson. High post feed now to Furlow. Furlow faces up at the arc line, doesn't shoot it. Waiting for a cutter, Mujah Burton has the only bucket for the Warriors. 10 on the shot clock now. Burton steps back, lets the 3 fly, and got it. He's got all 5 of our points, and the Warriors lead it 5-2. Last Monday night here, we played at home against Lincoln Trail, and the Warriors shot the eyes out of it. Maybe we'll do that again tonight. Shawnee basketball. Johnny Anderson feeds it down low to DeLoach. DeLoach faces up against Anthony, spins to the middle. Shot up over Anthony, and it rolls in. Went right at the numbers of the big guy and got it. The Warriors lead it 5-4 after that made basket by Shawnee. 17 minutes left here in the first half. Robinson on the dribble, goes around a pick. And now we got a big mismatch inside, and a baseline jumper is good by Furlow.
Yeah, there was some good ball movement there. They had a wide open 10-footer.
Also had Kevin Anthony with a 5'8" guy on him down there. Couldn't find him. In the backcourt, the 5'8" guy, Keyshawn Washington, spins out of the trap, and we foul him there, and the foul is on. Daniel Robinson is first. You know, I only had a little guard. Kaskaskia had a guard about that size. We've had trouble with all those little guys. You wouldn't think that'd be a problem, but the quickness.
The quickness. They're out there for a reason. It's not their height, you know.
And it is Kayshawn Washington to bring it up. The Warriors lead at 7-4 now, 16.5 to play, first half. Kayshawn Washington on the dribble, picks it up. Now to Johnny Anderson at the top, a long three off the backboard, no good. Rebound by the Warriors. Robinson across the timeline. Shawnee back in time. Robinson lost the dribble, taken away by the little guy at Washington. Washington all the way to the rack. Left-hand layup is blocked by Robinson. Out of bounds to Shawnee. Sometimes discretion is a better part of valor, and it was a 2-on-1 break, and Washington tried to take it himself. And maybe should have found a big guy to finish it for him.
I'm thinking getting it inside is going to be the answer to this game. We've got the height on them.
Got Grigsby in the game now replacing Anthony, and Camilla Chandler in replacing Daniel Robinson. Washington outside it goes now to Xavier Bell. Now the low block to Deloach. Deloach dribbles. Now inside to Bell. Bell reverse layup, blocked out of bounds, and it is off of Bell. Warrior basketball. 7-4 Wabash, 16:02 to play first half. And Chandler will bring it up for the Warriors. It is a man-to-man defense employed by this club, I think. Cross-court pass Chandler is wide open. And a three is way off, about as far open as he was, as far off the shot was. He missed it all. They get it down now, number 20, Isaac Hosman. In the middle they go. Anderson pinches down low and throws it away. Saved in bounds, though. Up top to Bell. Bell on the dribble to the free throw line. Spins inside, shot up over Grigsby. Count the basket and one.
That was a good move.
Reverse spun in the lane, went up with the left hand. It was a nice shot. We fouled him. Grigsby with his first. And they can tie it up with a made free throw. It's 7-6 Wabash. Timeout on the floor with 15:30 to play. We'll take a 1-minute break and be right back.
New year, new Ford at Steve Faulkner Automotive. New 2024 Ford Expedition up to $12,000 off. And take home a new 24 Ford truck now with invoice pricing. See them all at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com. This is the year for your new ride at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Get a new 2024 Dodge Hornet, now 0% APR, and Jeep Wranglers with 0% financing and up to $6,000 off. Come in and get yours today.
At Wabash General Hospital Senior Enrichment Center, we believe that sometimes a helping hand is all it takes for seniors to get their lives back on track. Our dedicated team of healthcare professionals are here to offer guidance and support, helping navigate the unique health and lifestyle concerns faced by seniors. Whether dealing with feelings of anxiety, loneliness, or unresolved grief, struggling with changes in mood or concentration, or coping with health-related challenges, we're here for you. Call Wabash General Hospital Senior Enrichment Center at 618-263-9116.
Coming for Shawnee, Wabash leads at 7-6. John, your initial thoughts on this game? How do we stack up with Shawnee?
Say it again.
How do we stack up against Shawnee? What do you think?
So far it's even. I haven't. I think inside we should have some advantage, but they've got the hustle play so far. They came to play so far.
Xavier Bell's free throw's good, and we're tied at 7 apiece now. He's got 5 points. Full court pressure by Shawnee. Chandler and Malachi Johnson in the backcourt. And Chandler across the timeline, threw a trap over there, and it's out of bounds off of Chandler. Tried to do a little too much against that press. He tried to dribble right through it and got caught.
It's basically what I've seen so far this quarter. We've got way too much dribbling going on, not enough passing, not enough ball movement.
Chandler playing the defense now against Kayshawn Washington. Kayshawn with the basketball. Dribbles left. Now there's a switch out there. There's a drive by Jaden White. Jalen White, by the way, remember him, he can play a little bit. He's got it out top, lets the three go. That shot's no good. Rebound by Chandler. Good position inside by the little guy. Here's Clay Butler. He didn't play much last week after didn't play at all against Olney or Kaskaskia, but he's back on the floor now. As well, Jamil Barber didn't play the last 2 games. Barber on the left wing against this zone. High post feed to Butler, left side to Chandler. Now down low to Corey Furlow, and he's knocked to the ground, and foul called by Johnny Anderson. And again, that's a lot of times referees won't call that foul.
No.
You know, that
was pretty weak.
Pretty physical play there, and we got the benefit of it. 20 on the shot clock for Butler as the inbounds for the Warriors. Inbounded up tie now to Jamil Barber. Left side to Butler. at the 3 in the left wing. Looking to Grigsby. Gets it to Grigsby just outside the block area. Now he bumps inside against White, gets up and scores it. And a foul call. Nice move by Tamarian Grigsby. Used his size well, got inside, little shot fake, got him in the air.
He had his back to the basket, took his time, made a couple moves, and laid it in over the basket, caught the foul.
You know, one of the things I think about the Warriors this year that's different than the past years, we have guys at the post who want the ball and can score it with their back to the basket. Grigsby and Anthony, that time it was Tamarian Grigsby.
That's true.
He's got a free throw to come now. It's 9-7 Wabash. 14.5 to play here first half. Tamarian Grigsby is a 64% free throw shooter, and that one's nothing but the bottom. 10-7 Wabash. Full court pressure by the Warriors, and Butler knocks down the guy he's guarding, and foul called on Clay Butler. Keshawn Washington, he was knocked to the ground by that play. They'll have 30 seconds to get a shot, 10 more seconds to bring it across the timeline, and Johnny Anderson, their leading scorer, will inbound the ball, and they've got a new player in the game, and it is Isaac Hosman coming in for David Brewer. Clay Butler, 5'11", towers over Keshawn Washington out there. Anderson inbounds it way back in the backcourt to Hosman. Double teamed there by Dent and Chandler. Good double team, and they dig, and now they get the ball to Bell across the timeline. Here comes Anderson to the rack. His layup is good. You knew he could play. He averages 16.8 a night. And the Warriors only up by 1 now, 10-9. The press was good until they broke it, and then they had the layup. Butler around a pick by Dent to the top. Now to Barber. Down low to Dent. Now Dent steps out to the arc line, dribbles toward the block, triple team there, and gets the ball up top to Barber. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Barber on the dribble to the free throw line. Lost the ball, and a bump foul call. The referees are a little happy with the whistles tonight, in my opinion.
I agree. I didn't see that at all.
Yeah, that's not a foul they would normally call at this level.
They called all those, we'd never go home.
We'd be here a long time, and it wouldn't be any players left. 10-9 Wabash, just under 14 minutes to play here first half. Into Barber. Barber dribbles toward the baseline. Now up top to Chandler, left side to Butler at the 3. Lets it go from there. That shot's no good. Rebound. All black shirts down there. Shawnee basketball. Xavier Bell got the board. 13:40 left here first half. Warriors lead at 10-9. Shawnee can go on top of the made basket here. Washington to the corner. That's Jalen White back to Washington. Now Bell, he's been their best scorer so far. Drives in the lane, shot up, blocked by Grigsby. Way out of there by Grigsby. 8 seconds now in the shot clock for Shawnee.
That's a nice block.
Not on the ball, it's the weak side guy that comes over to make that good block.
Yeah, he come from the weak side, start the layup.
Now to Washington with 6 on the shot clock. Up top to White, now 3, now 2, and letting the go is Hosman, and he got it. Boy, just catch and touch it, and knocked it down for 3, and Shawnee on top 12-10. He looked like a shooter, didn't he?
He did. That was a nice shot. He had to get it off right as soon as he caught it. Clock was about done. Now we got it inside again.
Low post feed to Grigsby, and he's called for the push-off. Offensive foul, turnover against the Warriors. That's his second foul. He'll come out of the game. Back in is Kevin Anthony. Yeah, that offensive foul is also a turnover. It really hurts.
I didn't see that foul either. It's definitely not an aggressive game. They're not going to let them get aggressive.
Well, we got aggressive the other night here and lost a player for a couple games because of that. Xavier Bell with it across the timeline, back to Washington. Shawnee basketball, they lead at 12-10 with 12:50 left, first half. On the right side, it's Bell. I kick it on the right side. That's Hosman with it. Down the low block to Bell. Bell turns, shoots. Boy, he got up nicely, and it won't roll in, though. That kid's a player down at the low post, Xavier Bell.
It faded away and looked nice. Looked like a good shot.
Barber to the right side to Dent. Now back to Barber at the top. Lets the 3 fly. That won't go. Rebound kept alive by Anthony, but taken out of there by Hosman of Shawnee. And whistle blown. We've got a blood issue, I think. Is that what's going on? I think Barber must have blood or somewhere got scratched, and
Okay.
normally don't let you do that, but we get Malachi Johnson in to replace him. 12:18 left first half. It's 12-10 Shawnee. They've got the basketball now in the half court. Now at the very top of the key, nice drive, Deloach, and a travel called. That time Kevin Anthony held the position down low, and Deloach went right at him, but got called for the walk. Warriors down by a bucket right now, 12-10, as we hit the 12-minute mark of the first half. Daniel Robinson moves left. Up top now to Johnson. He'll let the three go from the top. That's no good. Rebound controlled by Keyshawn Washington. The little guy brings it out in a hurry. Malachi Johnson is the guy, when he catches it, you better be on him because he's going to shoot it. He's been shooting well lately.
That shot looked good. His first shot didn't look too hot, but that looked good in the air.
Washington on the right side. Now up top to Deloach. Shot clock at 10 for Shawnee. High post feed. Jalen White catches and shoots from 17 and got it. He looked like a shooter too.
That was a good move.
14-10. Wabash trails by 4 now. 11:20 to play first half. Warriors need a bucket in the half court this time. Daniel Robinson on the right wing. Gets inside. Now outside it goes to Muja Burton. Burton out to Dent. Sherrod Dent for 3. That's good. From the right, top of the right side out there. Just outside the arc line. 14-13. Warriors trail by 1. Full court pressure by Wabash. Washington and Hosman. Hosman across the timeline and plenty of time over to Bell. Xavier Bell gets it up top to Washington. Now Hosman lets another 3 go. And by the way, he's a nice shooter. That was nothing, both of them nothing but the bottom. That was a couple step or two beyond the arc line, and catch and let it fly. 17-13 Shawnee with the lead by 4. 10:40 to play first half. Malachi Johnson on the right wing to the elbow and tries to get the ball over to Robinson, and a great defensive play by Keyshawn Washington. Almost stole that thing and went to the downs with it. Just knocked it out of bounds. 10:32 to play first half. Warriors trail at 17-13. Have the ball back after this timeout. We'll be right back.
Get ready for Jason Hootie, Mesmerizing Magic. Experience an evening of amazement and wonder as you dazzle in magic and illusions live with world-class magician Jason Hootie. With a show featuring grand illusions, comedic audience participation, incredible sleight of hand, and much more. Get your tickets now and prepare to be amazed with Jason Hootie, Mesmerizing Magic.
Buy Low is Mount Carmel's local grocery destination, proudly serving the community with fresh products, friendly faces, and great deals every week. From our fresh deli and bakery to a wide variety of produce, fresh cut meat selections, and even an Ace Hardware, we've got everything you need, all close to home. Stay updated on all the savings at myiga.com or follow us on Facebook at Mount Carmel Buy Low for the latest specials. Shop local, save big at Buy Low, Mount Carmel's hometown store.
John White, the heat is on in this gym, isn't it? It feels good.
Yeah, it does.
You can't get many places where it's this warm anymore.
Exactly.
17-13, Warriors trail it by 4. They inbound the basketball to Kevin Anthony. 10 on the shot clock now to Daniel Robinson. Left side, Malachi Johnson rising for 3. That shot's off, no good. Rebound by Bell. Shawnee can add to their 4-point lead now. So Washington on the dribble. He's been out there the whole time. He wears the nice lavender shoes. Now Hosman up top to Deloach. Deloach hands the ball back to Washington. To the corner, wide open. Jalen White for 3, and he got it. And timeout called by Terrence McGee. He is unhappy with the defense. I don't blame him. 20-13. That was just a wide open jumper from the corner. That guy can shoot the ball.
He's hit 2 or 3 so far, and the shot looks nice. They've got 3 good shooters.
Yeah, he looks good, and the Warriors, really, I mean, we're playing man-to-man. I know maybe somebody got caught in a pick, but you got to get out. You got to find that guy. You know the shooter's out there. He's 33% for the year. And so you know he wants to do that. You know, this Washington, their guard, I don't even have him for any stats as far as the shooting is concerned. But he's out there because he handles the ball well, and he's been a big part of their club. It's fun to watch him.
I don't remember a turnover yet, and he's made some good passes, so he's definitely a positive player out there. And then you got a shooter in number 20. Where was he from? you know?
Isaac, I don't know where anybody's from except from Shawnee. That's all I know about him. I checked earlier and could not get that information online. So now they've gone zone, and Warriors skip the ball around the perimeter to Burton on the left side. Now down low to Anthony. Kevin Anthony dribbles, double teamed, out to John Robinson. Now pass inside, thrown away. Picking up inside Kevin Anthony. 5 on the shot clock. Malachi Johnson will shoot it from the wing. That's no good. Rebound by Shawnee. They had us on the ropes that time, didn't they? Yeah. I mean, they really took us out of our game, and nicely done with a little switch on the defense. 20-13, Warriors trailing by 7 at home right now against Shawnee. 9:15 left here in the first half. In the corner, Jalen White, pull-up jumper from 17 is no good, and a foul called on Kevin Anthony. Anthony got into the shooter, and Jalen White will have a couple of free throws. I think they felt they had a mismatch there. Jalen White, he's a big kid too at 6'4", 6'5", something like that, but Anthony, much, much bigger and a good jumper, but the quickness advantage goes to Shawnee on that one. And a couple free throws. This guy's 70% from the foul line this year, and clanks the first one off the front of the iron. Maybe he'll get a little colder. He's shot well so far. He's got a 3 and a 2 already in this one. And second one by Jalen is good. Jalen White. It's 21-13 Warriors down by 8 with the basketball. 9:10 to play here first half. Not many points scored for the Warriors. High post feed to Furlow. They double team him and take it away from him.
They were in zone that time. That's the first time I've seen them in zone this game.
It's the second. The last time down as well was zone, but that time they really collapsed and put the ball to the high post and just took away from Furlow.
I hope we haven't been hitting threes. They're going to let us have some, I guess.
Xavier Bell on the right wing. Now up top, high on the left side to Washington, who moves back toward the top. Washington on the dribble. 8-7. Now Washington in the paint. Stops there. Oh, nice pass down low. And missing the bunny inside is Deloach. He's disconsolate with himself. Here comes Daniel Robinson in the paint. Nice pass down low to Furlow. A shot blocked inside and a foul called. They've done a nice job against Furlow. He's not getting anything easy, and they fouled him that time. He'll have a couple free throws.
Yeah, they've been guarding him pretty good. He's been having some good games. I'd say I'd be watching too.
Yeah, he's come on strong for the Warriors, as has Malachi Johnson. Right now, the defense by Shawnee has been tough. The Warriors having a hard time scoring.
Yeah, they haven't had too many good shots. We haven't had too many good shots. Unfortunately, they have had some good shots and been hitting them.
And free throws no good by Furlow. Hit the front of the iron and banged off. Here comes Jameel Barber back in, and Malachi Johnson is out. So the Warriors have Robinson, Barber, Furlow, Chandler, and Anthony on the floor. Here's Corey Furlow for the second one. See if we go full court press after this made free throw. It does go in. It's a 7-point game, 21-14. We do press as well. Xavier Bell in the trap back there. Now gets the ball to Washington. We're in a little bit of trouble here. Washington works across the timeline against Furlow and spins through trouble. High post feed to Jalen White. Now down low and taking it away. They just threw it away. Warriors with the steal. Here's Daniel Robinson in the paint. Daniel all the way to the rack. Layup is good. Count it and one. Daniel Robinson, that's a tough drive into traffic, and he's so strong with the basketball. Can't get it away from him. He got the basket. His first of the night. He'll have a free throw as well. Oh, we needed that. We've had a hard time scoring the ball. (21-16) now after the made basket by Robinson, and one free throw coming. 8:08 left here. First half action. Robinson's free throw is too hard and went in. 21-17 now. Warriors back within 4. And Xavier Bell will bring it in. They got to Hossman in the backcourt. Now Kayshawn Washington. This guy scares me a little bit. So quick. Now to Hossman. Hossman back to Washington. Washington across the timeline. He can find somebody close to the 10-second mark there. Now up top to Xavier Bell. Dribbles to the free throw line. Down low to Deloach, and a shot blocked by Anthony. And Deloach goes to the floor, and a foul called on Kevin Anthony. And really, if you go up there and you swing your arm like that, you're probably going to get called for a foul.
That's right. If you touch them or not, they're going to call the foul. I think that was a foul, though. He swatted at it. You just got to get both hands up high. And just make them shoot over high hands. That's what you're trying to do down. So it doesn't matter whether you block it or not.
That's not what Anthony was trying to do. He's just trying to swat it.
Right.
He was trying to take it out of there in a very aggressive play. Well, it's 7:49 to play in the first half. The Warriors are back within 4. It's 21-17. We'll take a 30-second timeout and be right back.
There's a lot of things that you can do to help and reduce your heating bills over the wintertime. You can take the opportunity to add additional weather stripping to your doors and to your windows, use of caulk to try to seal up some of those cracks where the wind comes in. And one thing that's people oftentimes overlook is setting your fans to run in a clockwise rotation. Summertime, they should go counterclockwise, wintertime, clockwise, and that helps move the heat around your home more efficiently.
Should have kept the camera on the cheerleaders. Got the junior high cheerleaders from Mount Carmel here along with the Wabash Valley cheerleaders. And they performed there, did a little something.
They're doing a good job there. They're having a good time. They got a good crowd on this side anyway.
Yeah, I know. I think when people watch the YouTube, you think, well, nobody's at the game. Well, the other side, this is the side that closest to the door. It's where the home fans usually sit.
Right.
So not a bad crowd tonight for Wednesday night basketball. We're here again on Saturday night. We're hoping for a good crowd against Vincennes. 4 o'clock for the ladies, 6 o'clock for the men's game. That, of course, is Central Time. Deloach at the line. Free throws good. 7:49 left here, first half. Warriors led for a while. Now it's been Shawnee here lately. They were up by as many as 7, I believe. Second free throw by Deloach is good. It's a 73% free throw shooter. Looks very comfortable there. And let's see, this looks like the zone again now. Back to a 3-2 zone. And up top to Chandler. Chandler dribbles around and now hands the ball to Daniel Robinson. Right side to Barber. Low post feed to Furlow at the 3. Now down low to Kevin Anthony in trouble. Anthony bowls his way to the glass and a shot is blocked down there. Chandler with it. 7 on the shot clock. Jameel Barber into the paint. He goes and lost on the way up in a travel call. Well, their defense has been better than our offense.
It's true. And we've been putting this press on them. Every time they break the press, they've got numbers, and unfortunately, they've been hitting down some 10-foot shots. Just because we are letting them make like you say, Washington, when he gets past them, he can handle the ball and he can make the pass.
Yeah, he can find somebody. He's got it right now. And passes to the left wing. Deloach takes off, gets to the hoop, and picks it back up out to Washington for 3. That's no good off the support. Warrior basketball. By the way, I did look up some stats on this guy, Keyshawn Washington, 42% from the three-point line, so he can shoot it. Mm-hmm. 85% from the foul line, so don't foul him. Don't let him shoot. 23-17, Warriors down by 6. Looking for a combination. We have not had a combination offense to really make it work, have we?
We haven't found it yet.
Right now, Grigsby's out with 2 fouls. Anthony's on the bench. Furlow's playing a low spot for us. And Jameel Barber has the ball taken away. Terrible pass. Here comes Hosman in transition, and count the basket. Goaltending on Barber. And it's a lazy pass. Hosman with the steal, read it, went down and got the layup. Danny Rhymes will come out. Clay Butler will come back in. I didn't like the pass.
I didn't either. That was weak.
And this guy Hosman is playing zone. They're playing a passing lane. Just got out and took it away. Here's Barber on the drive. He puts up a
prayer.
a circus shot back to the basket, and they call foul. He'll have a couple free throws. Well, at least Barber's attacking the rim. You like that against this zone. And I missed who the foul was on, and we'll talk about it later. Barber at the line for a couple. Hasn't scored yet tonight. And free throw no good by Jameel. Unfortunately, he had a flagrant 2 last Monday night. Had to miss a couple of games. He's back now. And second free throw is good. 25-18, Warriors within 7. And there's a steal on the press. Kick it outside, Chandler for 3. That's no good. Rebound, Sherrod Dent. Has it up, goes up, and a shot block and a foul called. Well, nice job on the press. Butler kicked it out. Chandler missed the 3, but a good job on the boards by Sherrod Dent. Finally, the press paying off a little bit. You know, the press is a gamble, and I know the Lady Warriors do a lot of pressing as well, but you either take the ball away or you give up easy shots is what a lot of times happens. And Dent misses the first free throw. He'll have another one. Muja Burton back in. Muja got her first 5 points of the night. Hadn't scored since. And Dent at the line for the second of the free throws. And that one's good. 25-19, Warriors down by 6. Timeout. Oh, they're going to have a substitution here. David Brewer back in the game for Shawnee. Full court pressure by Wabash Valley. We're in danger here on this. Could go long against us. They get it into Keyshawn Washington. Washington slips out, falls down, and calls timeout. So it's timeout to Shawnee. 25-19. Warriors trail by 6, 6:30 to play. We'll take a short 30-second break and be right back.
New year, new Ford at Steve Faulkner Automotive. New 2024 Ford Expedition up to $12,000 off. And take home a new 24 Ford truck now with invoice pricing. See them all at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com. This is the year for your new ride at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Get a new 2024 Dodge Hornet, now 0% APR, and Jeep Wranglers with 0% financing and up to $6,000 off. Come in and get yours today.
Shawnee's been tough. They've mixed the zone, the man-to-man, and we just haven't had a lot of good looks in the half court.
Well, you just have to be honest. They've outplayed us so far.
And they lead it by 6. With 6.5 to play. Full court pressure by the Warriors. In the hands of Keyshawn Washington. Now Hosman. Hosman across the timeline with Brewer. Brewer to the block. Now backs it off. Up top to Washington. In transition. 4-3. Nothing but the bottom for the little guy. 42% from the 3. And they lead it now by 9. Biggest lead of the night, 28-19 against your Warriors. With 6:15 left here in the first half. Chandler against the zone. Chandler at the top, left side Burton, low block by Furlow, they collapse on him. Now they pass around a perimeter, and now Burton, they've just got everybody covered up. 8 seconds on the shot clock, they lost the basketball. Chandler lost it. Here comes Hosman in transition, gets the ball to Brewer, reverse layup, no good. Stick back, no good, and a rebound by Corey Furlow. Here comes Chandler down the right side. Chandler to the corner to Clay Butler for 3 from there. That's good, his first of the night, and we needed that. 28-22, Warriors back to within 6 now. 5.5 minutes to play in the first half of action. Keyshawn Washington to Hosman. Hosman across, he's the shooter. Into the paint, nice pass down low, and a shot blocked and a foul called. Hosman.
He can play. That was a great, he was drive, looked like he's going to take the layup, and then made a great pass inside, and the boy got in. He got fouled on the layup. So.
Driving from the right elbow to the basket, and he just left it down low for this shooter there. That's Lar McNeil at the line. Lar McNeil, pardon me. I think that's number 13, isn't it? And the free throw, no good.
Yeah,
it is McNeil, and he's a 50% free throw shooter on the season. So by the law averages, he'll probably make 1. That's all I know about averages. And second free throw is, there you go, right there.
Got it. Your numbers. 1 out of 2 is 50%.
That's good. 5:25 to play first half. Warriors down by 7, 29-22. They're playing a little zone. Their zone has been tough against Wabash Valley. Up top to Muja Burton. Burton now to the left side to Chandler. Lets the 3 go from outside on the wing. It's no good. They missed it off their support. And out of bounds, it'll be Warrior basketball. No, they're going to give the ball to the Warriors. That ball hit the support, and
it did.
The outside official, that's his job. He's the guy that should have an eye up there, and he did not see it.
At least somebody saw it.
I saw it. Did you see it?
Now that you mention it, I thought it made a crazy bounce up there somehow.
The referees talk about it now, and you can't call that now. They're talking about how much. 20 seconds on the shot clock for Wabash. 5:06 on the game clock here in the first half. Warriors down 7. Let's see if we can take advantage of that break. Get the ball up to Daniel Robinson. We played a lot of players tonight, haven't we?
We have.
Robinson on a loose dribble. Now to Malachi Johnson. 12 on the shot clock. High post feed to Dent. Dent outside the arc line. Gets the ball to Daniel Robinson. 8, 7. Robinson into the paint, kicks it up top. Malachi Johnson for three. That's in and out, no good. He hasn't hit one yet. Rebound, Malachi Johnson in the corner with it. Now to Mujah Burton. Burton to the elbow. Now down low, stops. Outside to Sherrod Dent for three from the top. That's good. This second three. And Warriors within four now, 29-25, with 4.5 to play. First half. Get the ball into David Brewer, now back to Hosman. Hosman and Washington break the press. Between three he goes, zip pass down low, and missing inside Deloach, and he's fouled on the play. Well, it's tough to press these guys because once Washington breaks the timeline with the ball, he's so quick, such a good passer. And that time he found Deloach open right at the rim. We had to foul him to stop the basket.
They broke the press several times tonight, and they have the numbers and they can finish in transition. So far, the press hasn't worked for us, I don't think.
Well, we've got a few turnovers from it, but also give up some layups and try to figure out whether we're ahead or behind. Deloach hit the free throw. 3 for 3 tonight for James Deloach. 73% on the year. He plays a kind of low post for them. And second free throw rolls out, and a foul on the rebound. And after the missed free throw, and I think we're going to be the loser on that end. I think that foul's against the Warriors' Daniel Robinson, and now they'll shoot bonus free throws here with number 13, Laura McNeil, but he's a 50% free throw shooter, so there's a good chance he won't make this first one. And it is no good. Rebound tapped around, the Warriors have it. Warriors down by 5, 30-25 with 4:10 to play. Malachi Johnson to the short corner to Corey Furlow. Furlow back to the basket. Skip pass to the middle, outside to Dent on the wing. Dent on the dribble. Out to Burton, to Robinson at the top. Now back to Burton, Dent in the corner. Good defense. This zone is covering everybody up. 6 on the shot clock. Mujah Burton drives against it, gets inside. Layup is no good. And a rebound by
They got the numbers 3
Shawnee.
and 2.
Over on the wing, there's Washington. Now over on the other wing, that's Bell with it on the right side. Little floater up, that's no good. Rebound by Dent of Wabash Valley. 3.5 to play. Now to Burton. Warriors down by 5. I thought Burton made a great drive last time. It could not finish on that layup. Shot clock was going down. Now low post feed to Furlow. Faces up, shoots from 15, and got it.
Great fade away. That was a good shot. We needed that.
He's such a nice player. Warriors within 3, 30-27. Full court pressure. They beat the press this time. Deloach hands the ball back to Washington, and they'll run the offense. Well, they don't have a height listed for Keyshawn Washington, but he's not very big. He's plenty quick, though. Handles the basketball for them. Now to Hosman on the wing. Deloach now Xavier Bell high on the right side. Bell on the dribble against Robinson. Dribbles down low, gets inside. Shot blocked by Robinson. Here comes Wabash Valley in transition. Sherrod Dent leaves it outside for Mujah Burton. And they tie him up, and a foul called on Keyshawn Washington. Well, their defense just swarms.
They look good. Their defense has been really good tonight. We've had trouble getting a good shot.
Yeah, they have good team quickness. 2:40 to play here, first half. Warriors down 33-27, I think, at 30-27. Timeout on the floor. We'll take a break. Be back here in 30 seconds.
As soon as I came here, I started looking at the programs that they have, and the most that I like, it was early childhood education, and then after I see the classes and everything, that's the one that I picked. I would like to be a teacher in the future. I like it so much because I had the experience to work at Small World with the kids, and each day I learn, and I learn from the kids, and like with my teachers, like they teach me all the stuff that I need to do and to be a better teacher. And classes is amazing, so I would just recommend everyone to come here to Wabash Valley College.
Hello, I'm Sarah Harrell. I'm from Crossville, Illinois.
Sports Center, the home of Wabash Valley College. Lady Warriors won tonight. The men are behind 30-27 now with 2:40 to play, so first half action. The Warriors were down 9. We made a little inroads on this. Now we have, is our basketball correct? I think it'll be free throws because they fouled Mujah Burton, the little guy Washington, fouled him over there on the sideline.
Right.
It's all coming back to me now.
Okay.
Very slowly.
All these timeouts. There's been a lot of timeouts this half, it seems like.
You know, it's the media timeout thing, and every 4 minutes they just take a little break and eat popcorn. Mujah Burton at the line. He'll shoot one and the bonus, I believe. And the first shot is no good, and it won't be a second. Rebound by Shawnee. That hurts. He missed the front of the 1-and-1. Keyshawn Washington hands the ball off. David Brewer with it. Now to Xavier Bell, way up high, guarded by Chandler. Drive by Bell. This guy's got a size advantage, and everybody guards him. He's strong. On the right wing, Deloach pull-up jumper from the baseline. That's a tough shot right there. He got up in a hurry and scored it. 32-27, Warriors down by 5. 2:10 left here first half. Well, they really spread the perimeter with this zone. Right side, left side, Chandler. Now up top to Johnson. Right side, Burton. Zip pass inside to the Furlow. Baseline jumper is no good. Dent keeps the rebound alive, and it's loose off of Dent. It belongs to Shawnee. Well, we had the baseline jumper by Furlow again. Didn't hit that one.
You know, he hit the one before that. It was the same shot. He was feeling good about it, but he missed that time.
2 minutes left, just under 2 minutes left in the first half. Warriors down by 5 here at home, 32-27. Lost on Saturday at Kaskaskia. Really can't afford to lose tonight. There's a free throw line jumper. That's good by Xavier Bell. You know, it looks to me like they're getting shots they want, and we're struggling to get any kind of decent look at the basket.
Yeah, we haven't found the combination of this zone yet.
We've played a lot of combination, played a lot of players. Right side now to Malachi Johnson, short corner to Corey Furlow.
There we go. Nope.
Chandler cut through, couldn't get it to him. Now sipping around outside, Burton left side to Dent. He's hit a couple threes already, and that's a third for Sherrod Dent. So the big lefty keeping the Warriors in it. 34-30 is the count. The Warriors down 4 with a minute to play here in the first half. They break the press. Keyshawn Washington guarded by Sherrod Dent. I wouldn't be surprised if Washington tried to dribble through Sherrod Dent here. Back off, way off. 10 seconds on the shot clock. There goes Washington left side. Now up top to Deloach. Deloach drives, gets to the baseline. Half hook is no good. Rebound nicely done by Furlow of the Warriors. 38 seconds left in the half. Warriors down 34-30. Malachi Johnson, high post feed to Sherrod Dent. Over on the wing to Burton for 3 in the right wing. That looks good, and it is good. Warriors within 1. 34-33, full court pressure. Washington on the dribble. Gets it back to Brewer. Brewer across the timeline, almost threw it away. Now back to Brewer, and they throw it inside to Deloach. Shot up, that's good. It rolls through. A little nice half hook. They're up by 3. 8 seconds left, 36-33. Warriors need a quick one here. Mujah Burton tries to answer for 3. That's long, no good. Rebound, and it's in the hands of Shawnee. They heave it from a long way out, and it won't go. 36-33 at the half. Wabash Valley trails it by 3. Back here with the scoring summary in just a minute.
Start your new year at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Get a new 2025 Jeep Compass with payments as low as $399. And 25 Jeep Grand Cherokee L with 0% financing coming today. Or go to SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
Steve Faulkner Automotive in Mount Carmel, Illinois has an outstanding service department. With free pickup and delivery, we'll make sure your vehicle runs perfectly at an affordable price. Come see us today or view our service specials at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
As soon as I came here, I started looking at the programs that they have, and the most that I like, it was early childhood education, and then after I see the classes and everything, that's the one that I picked. I would like to be a teacher in the future. I like it so much because I had the experience to work at Small World with the kids, and each day I learn, and I learn from the kids, and like with my teachers, like they teach me all the stuff that I need to do to be a better teacher. And classes is amazing, so I would just recommend everyone to come here to Wabash Valley College.
Hello, I'm Sarah Harrell. I'm from Crossville, Illinois, and I attend here at Wabash for the Advanced Manufacturing Program. Being here has really helped me grow and really experience what it'll be like later in life, being able to work in a shop and actually run machines. I've loved working on the 3D printer and on the wire EDM and just CNC machines in general. I want to be like a designer and programmer type thing so I can do most of my time on SolidWorks and programming CNC machines.
At Wabash General Hospital Senior Enrichment Center, we believe that sometimes a helping hand is all it takes for seniors to get their lives back on track. Our dedicated team of healthcare professionals are here to offer guidance and support, helping navigate the unique health and lifestyle concerns faced by seniors. Whether dealing with feelings of anxiety, loneliness, or unresolved grief, struggling with changes in mood or concentration, or coping with health-related challenges, we're here for you. Call Wabash General Hospital Senior Enrichment Center at 618-263-9116.
There's a lot of things that you can do to help and reduce your heating bills over the wintertime. Open the draperies in the house. Let the sun warm the interior of your home during the day. That helps reduce some of that heating load during the day. Consider installing programmable thermostats. You can drop the temperature down while you're not there, or in the evening times when you're asleep, make the house a little cooler, and then have those programmable thermostats bring the temperature up at the times you're actually in the home, not away.
For the men's game, Wabash Valley trails 36-33. Pretty good half of action. The Warriors came back. They were down 9, now down by 3 at halftime. Lady Warriors won tonight. One of the starters for Lady Warriors is a young lady named Erin Henry. Erin, tell me where you're from.
I'm from Joliet, Illinois.
Joliet, Illinois. You played a little basketball growing up, I suppose.
Yeah, I've been playing since I was in 7th grade.
7th grade. And you played last year for the Flames, downtown Chicago.
Yes.
UIC. Where do they play their home games up there?
They play their home games at Credit One Union Arena.
Which is a big place.
Yes.
Yeah. So we're glad to have you at Wabash Valley. It's just a one-year stay, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
So let's talk about what do you think of our ladies team? Let's just talk about that first.
Our women's team, I definitely think, is very talented. Definitely, we're all very athletic, have a very, very high IQ, and as you can see from our games, we play really well together.
Yeah, and we got a lot of shooters, and you're one of those, you think?
Yes.
Yeah, there you go. You like to play the wing?
Yes.
But tonight we got a cup. I thought you played well tonight. Had some nice drives to the basket, which is, if you're going to be a shooter every once in a while, you got to put it on the floor and take it to the hole, and that's a good thing. How about the defensive schemes by Wabash? What are you doing on defense?
On defense, our main goal is to just guard our yard, as Coach Luke says, making sure that we can keep our opponent in front of us all of the time, and then making sure that we're in our loads, we're in deny, we're in help side, we're talking, communicating, so we can get the best outcome. So
would you rather play man-to-man half court, or would you rather play the full court press?
I'd rather play man-to-man full court.
Man-to-man full court. Okay, and of course, you got a guard like Shawnee tonight has this kid Washington. Yeah, you guard him man-to-man, you're not going to stop him man-to-man probably.
Yeah, he is. I see he's pretty quick.
Yeah, he's quick. And the thing is man-to-man. So man-to-man, you can shut somebody down one-on-one but a lot of times they got a good ball handler and you're going to have trouble. But we played one quarter tonight, and what'd you think about our ladies game tonight? What'd you feel about it?
I thought our ladies game was a really good opportunity for everybody to touch the floor tonight. I feel as though everybody produced, everybody helped, whether that was on the offensive end or the defensive end. And then everybody was just cheering everybody on. It was a really good feeling.
Good feeling. We had a couple players don't play a lot, Brandon Dugans and Desiree Bryant, both got in the game and had good minutes. And Bryant had some, I think, 8 or 10 points, stickbacks. So that's a nice night. Mm-hmm. We're without a couple players. Everybody be healthy pretty soon?
Of course.
What do you think about Vincennes coming in here on Saturday?
Vincennes coming in?
We love the people from Vincennes, don't we? We love those folks.
Of course. We're just gonna do what we need to do. We're gonna come in, get our game plan, play hard. I mean, they're a good team. We're a good team. But when it comes down to the game, we're just gonna have to fight to.
This will be our first game against Vincennes this year, correct?
Yes.
But we got at least like 1 or 2 more after this with them as well. At least 1 more.
I assume so.
Yeah, at least 1. I think maybe 2. I'm not sure about how that schedule finally broke out. But you've seen them play, so there won't be any big surprises. Mm-hmm. We've played at Vincennes a classic, and they were in that thing, so we did see them a little bit. So let's talk about next year. Well, first of all, we got to talk about Casper. Let's talk about Casper. Casper, Wyoming, you thinking about that?
Of course. That's the goal. We're thinking about it every game.
Yeah. And so to get there, what do we have to do to get to Casper?
To get to Casper, it's just some minor things that we need to clean up, just making sure that we're executing every play because we're so athletic. We seem to take plays off sometimes, but we just have to make sure that we're staying disciplined and we do what we need to do, come in every day and practice and make it an effective day and value every practice, value every game so that we can, when we get down to Wyoming, we can win it all.
What's the difference between UIC Division I and this level of basketball? And thanks for entertaining all my questions.
Of course. Definitely, I feel like it's just at D1, obviously, it's a faster pace, more athletic, stronger, quicker, faster guards. So it's definitely an adjustment at D1. Here, it's still a fast pace. There's still strong girls here, but it's still that next level, and it's just proven.
There you go. And so you have a little taste of that and can help the rest of the team know what's going to happen next time.
Of course.
So Casper, Wyoming, to be successful in Casper, we got a chance out there. We've played two teams that'll be there. Shelton State will probably be there, and Three Rivers will probably be there.
I don't doubt it.
Yeah, I don't doubt it at all. And normally we go out to the national. They're there, and they always make it. And so do the Warriors. So we got to keep on getting better so that when that time comes, we're ready for it. I think it's difficult because our schedule is not good. The team we played tonight was not good competition for us. And
Yeah.
I'm not trying to badmouth anybody, but that's not. There just wasn't up to our level of competition. So it's hard to play well when you're not playing somebody that can really has a chance to beat you. So how do you keep on working even though the competition isn't there night after night?
It's just making sure that we come in, especially like a lot of the starters. I know myself for sure. I definitely like to harp on like making sure that we're still executing our plays properly. We're still following the game plan, knowing our scout. Like we're not just letting plays off on defense, just throwing up bad shots on offense, just making sure that we're still playing a clean game.
I got one more question for you. Ready? College is easy for you, isn't it?
College is no cakewalk.
No cakewalk. Okay. Well, all right. I'm glad to hear it. So I was guessing just from talking to you, I figured college was pretty easy.
I mean, there's competition in every game. I mean, it's hard to, like you said, it's hard to play games against teams that aren't really matching the competition. It's easy to fall down, but
academically,
college
is easy for you. That's what I got. There you go. College is easy for you. You go to class, you go to practice, college is easy. There you go.
I got to do my job.
Aaron, thank you very much. I appreciate you stopping up and talking to us. It's halftime of the men's game. It's 36-33. The Warriors trail it. We'll come back and talk about that in just a minute. Thanks, Aaron.
Of course.
At Wabash General Hospital Senior Enrichment Center, we believe that sometimes a helping hand is all it takes for seniors to get their lives back on track. Our dedicated team of healthcare professionals are here to offer guidance and support, helping navigate the unique health and lifestyle concerns faced by seniors. Whether dealing with feelings of anxiety, loneliness, or unresolved grief, struggling with changes in mood or concentration, or coping with health-related challenges, we're here for you. Call Wabash General Hospital Senior Enrichment Center at 618-263-9116.
As soon as I came here, I started looking at the programs that they have, and the most that I like, it was early childhood education, and then after I see the classes and everything, that's the one that I picked. I would like to be a teacher in the future. I like it so much because I had the experience to work at Small World with the kids, and each day I learn, and I learn from the kids, and like with my teachers, like they teach me all the stuff that I need to do and to be a better teacher. And classes is amazing, so I would just recommend everyone to come here to Wabash Valley College.
Hello, I'm Sarah Harrell. I'm from Crossville, Illinois, and I attend here at Wabash for the Advanced Manufacturing Program. Being here has really helped me grow and really experience what it'll be like later in life, being able to work in a shop and actually run machines. I've loved working on the 3D printer and on the wire EDM and just CNC machines in general. I want to be like a designer and programmer type thing so I can do most of my time on SolidWorks and programming CNC machines.
Buy Low is Mount Carmel's local grocery destination, proudly serving the community with fresh products, friendly faces, and great deals every week. From our fresh deli and bakery to a wide variety of produce, fresh cut meat selections, and even an Ace Hardware, we've got everything you need, all close to home. Stay updated on all the savings at myiga.com or follow us on Facebook at Mount Carmel Buy Low for the latest specials. Shop local, save big at Buy Low, Mount Carmel's hometown store.
Hope you're enjoying meeting some of the Lady Warriors. We try to bring them up during halftime of the home men's game, and today with Erin Henry. Got to learn a little bit about her, and that's educational for me. I appreciate her, and she's a well-spoken young lady.
Well-spoken. She's been a great addition to our team this year. It's like having another coach during practice. She knows what the plays are, where everybody's supposed to go, and she's helping each other. Not yelling and screaming. I mean, she's trying to be a nice, respectable girl, trying to help the freshmen or beginners doing a lot of this for the first time. She's doing it for the first time, but she knows what's happening out there. She understands the game.
Here's a scoring summary on the first half. Isaac Hausman and James DeLoach lead them. James DeLoach had 9 points. He was 3 or 4 at the foul line. Hausman had a couple 3 balls. They had 4 3-pointers on the first half. So 9 for DeLoach, 8 for Isaac Hausman. The guard Kayshawn Washington had 3. Xavier Bell, nice player inside, with 7 points. Jalen White had 6 points. Came off the bench, added a little spark for them. And 2 points for Johnny Anderson. Now watch out, 32, Johnny Anderson is their best scorer on the team. He had 2 points in the first half, so that may, a lot of times those guys that are the leading scorers, well, they'll shake it out in the second half. They'll come to life and get it going. We'll see if that happens second half. For the Warriors, leading scorer tonight is Sherrod Dent. Sherrod did not start, played good minutes, had 3 3-pointers and a free throw, 1 of 2 at the foul line for his 10 points. Mujah Burton had 8 points. He had her first 5. And then finishes with 8 for the half. From there, we had Corey Furlow with 5. Jamil Barber hit a free throw for 1 point. Clay Butler hit a 3-pointer. And Daniel Robinson had a free throw and a 2-pointer for his 3 points. It's halftime. It's 36-33. And really, for a lot of parts of the half, it felt like the defense by Shawnee was so good, we just really couldn't score. But we're only down by 3 at half.
We were fortunate. I just felt the same way. I thought we were going to be far. I felt like we should be farther down than that. But Warriors in the past have shown some good second half play. Hopefully we can get it going the second half and overcome this.
Both teams are back on the floor. We're just about set for more basketball. Again, we have Vincennes coming in on Saturday. That is always a fun matchup. And there have been nights where that was just a blowout. I've seen some basketball players here. I was here the night they had Tyrone Nesby.
Right.
They had a kid named Sean Marion who had a
he played some pro ball.
Fair career in the NBA. he could score it there.
Both of them could jump and dunk. There was a show sometimes.
I remember watching Marion play, and it looked to me like he just kind of loped up and down the court, and every once in a while he'd take it and shoot it. But the game looked easy for him.
He made it look easy. It's not. We know it's not easy, but
well, I think maybe it was for him.
It might have been. But he played some great years in the pros, and Nesby could jump and dunk about as hard as anybody I've ever seen. He come in from Cairo, Illinois, if I remember right.
I believe you're right. And they've got a couple players again. If you want to see some players, they've got LeBron Thomas is the guy I remember the most, and a kid named Dayton Williams. Those are the two that, as I watched them play earlier in the year, that I thought these guys are Division I caliber somewhere. And I'm not sure where they'll be, but they're pretty good. Mm-hmm. Here we go with the second half. It is Shawnee basketball as the Warriors move from right to left in the second half. And the Warriors have starters out there. Malachi Johnson, Corey Furlow, Kevin Anthony, Daniel Robinson, Mujah Burton play the defense right now. It's Washington down the left side, double team. Up top to Hausman. This guy can play it. Now back to Washington left wing. In the corner, they have the basketball. That's Johnny Anderson. He didn't play much, did not score much first half. Shot clock down to 12 as they set it again. Robinson playing the defense against Washington. Washington on the dribble. Up top, there's Johnny Anderson. Down the lane he goes. Floater up and a foul called. Well, just like we talked about, you got a guy who's your leading scorer. He didn't score much in the first half. 2 points and a first possession. He's the guy they go to looking for the drive down the lane.
It was a lefty, went down the left side. It's hard to guard a lefty, and they'll attack you from that left side, and it's hard to make yourself stop the ball.
He's at the line now for a couple free throws, 78%. And this is not a little guy either.
No, he's strong.
And free throws missed there. Comes Tamarian Grigsby back in. He's in for Kevin Anthony, who played 26 seconds of the second half. And I think there's a teaching moment to be had over there. That's my guess anyway. So Grigsby had a couple fouls in the first half. Didn't play a lot of the half either. He was good while he was in there. Johnny Anderson at the free throw line. His free throw's up and good. 4-point game now, 37-33. 19 and a half to play in the game. Daniel Robinson over on the right wing to Malachi Johnson. They've shut Malachi Johnson completely down tonight. He had 20 the other night over Vincent, or Alney. Oh, reverse layup missed by Grigsby. Good interior pass, and Grigsby just missed the bunny inside. I don't think it was the defense that time.
No,
I think he stopped
got to
himself.
make that shot. Now, Johnson has had the shots. He just hadn't put them down like he normally does, and he's got to start hitting that shot.
Now Johnny Anderson for three. That shot's no good from away outside by the big guy. Oh, nice bounce pass feed to Muja Burton. Layup is good. Great pass from Malachi Johnson. Good finish by Burton. Warriors within two now, 37-35. We trailed most of the first half by as many as 9 on a couple different occasions. On the wing, Johnny Anderson drives, spins to the rack, layup up, no good. Rebound, Warriors save it. No, he stepped on the out-of-bounds line. And again, normally that would be crawling over your back on the rebound. They're not. That's what they're not calling tonight. And you got to know what the referees are calling and what they're not calling.
They've been consistent, I'll say that. They've been a lot of touch, weak fouls, and then no over the back. That doesn't happen. Oh,
inbounds to Johnny Anderson at the rack, and he goes up and scores it. He's tough inside. Bullet pass caught by Anderson. Kind of fooled us, and he scored it. We're down by 4 again, 39-35. 18.5 minutes to play. Muja Burton moves to the left baseline. Now whips the pass over to Johnson. Now inside to Furlow at the right block. Back to the basket. Spins and shot up there, and that's good. He's hard to stop. Furlow puts the Warriors within 2, 39-37. Full court press by the Warriors. Hosman back to Washington. He'll dribble across. Now back to Hosman instead, and back across in plenty of time. Hosman way outside, almost took the three. Now drives to the free throw line. Stops there. Out to Keshawn Washington. Shot clock at 10 for Shawnee. So they've got to get a shot here in a minute. Or in a hurry, pardon me. Way up top, Washington for 3, missed it. Rebound off the hands of Shawnee. Warrior basketball. That wasn't a very good offensive execution that time, was it?
No, you can get that shot anytime. It took 25 seconds to get a 40-foot shot.
And it wouldn't go down. Warriors could tie with a 2 now. 17.5 to play. Warriors down 39-37. Furlow at the top. Left side to Daniel Robinson. Now down low to Grigsby. Man-to-man down there. Grigsby backs toward the basket. Goes up inside and scores it. I don't think they can stop him man-to-man down there. They're going to have to get some help. We're tied at 39.
That was a strong shot. It's hard to stop that one.
Well, they beat the press this time. Xavier Bell down low to Deloach. And he's covered up, and it's out of bounds. Belongs to Wabash Valley.
They're just not finishing after they beat the press. They've had a lot of transition, easy bunnies, and just fumble it or miss a layup. So if they start taking advantage of that, that's the reason we got a tie game right now. So glad they haven't.
Yeah, Deloach had the ball at the block, didn't put it up. It's a zone out there, I believe, a 2-3 zone. High post feed to Furlow, pass down low to Grigsby, reverse layup up and scoring it.
Good night, good play, good ball handling.
Nice high-low feed from Furlow down to Grigsby. The Warriors lead it 41-39 for the first time in a long time. 16:45 left here. And across the timeline is Hosman, now Washington with it. Well, we're working a lot of that shot clock down with our press. Now they've got the ball way outside again with only 10 seconds to go in the shot clock. Washington on the left side, around a pick by Anderson. Now Anderson catches at the block, bump there, and way up top to Hosman. He can shoot it. Drives, elbow jumper is short, no good. Rebound by Wabash Valley. Good defense by the Warriors. Warriors up by 2 with the basketball now. 16-10 left in the game. High post feed to Furlow. Now left side, Burton open for 3. Shot good.
We're moving the ball better, getting good shots, and now we're starting to hit a few. We're up by 5 now. We've come a long way.
44-39, 16 minutes left, and the Warriors are playing better offense. That zone may not last. Across the timeline is Washington, guarded by Malachi Johnson. Still dribbling, 15 seconds on the shot clock. Washington into the paint, shot up, and a foul called on the way there. Foul on the drive. The shot is not going to count, out of bounds. Malachi Johnson on the foul. Well, he's hard to guard.
Yeah, it was he slipped by him in a heartbeat there. I didn't see him getting past him. Next thing you know, he may be 5'5", 5'6", but he can move.
15:44 left in the game. Wabash Valley leads it now, 44-39. Timeout on the floor. We'll take a 30. Be back here in 30 seconds.
There's a lot of things that you can do to help and reduce your heating bills over the wintertime. Open the draperies in the house. Let the sun warm the interior of your home during the day. That helps reduce some of that heating load during the day. Consider installing programmable thermostats. You know, you can drop the temperature down while you're not there, or in the evening times when you're asleep, make the house a little cooler, and then have those programmable thermostats bring the temperature up at the times you're actually in the home, not away.
Well, that was immediate timeout at 15:44. I think it's every 4 minutes, 16, 12, 8, 4. Just like the NCAA, a lot of commercial time for you.
Trying to sell some more popcorn, I suppose. I don't know.
And the Warriors with a good second half start. They've outscored them 11-3 to start the second half. So a nice run for the Warriors as we get it going here. And we break the huddle with Chandler, Robinson, Dent, Burton, and Grigsby. And we're going to show full court press. No, we're going to show. It is full court press. It is Shawnee basketball. It's not pressing. They're in a half court right there. I'm a little confused. Washington inbound to Bell. Bell drives to the hole. Layup no good. Foul called. Well, he caught the ball at the three-point line on the right wing. He made a strong move to the basket, and all we could do was foul. And we did. Sherrod Dent with his second foul. And Xavier Bell, 80%. He doesn't look like an 80% free throw shooter. He looks like a bodybuilder or something else. Not a shooter, but he is.
And he made it.
When you shoot 80%, you're not missing very many of them.
Way above average, 80%. He's at least you can't foul him during a close game. He'll beat you.
We got Burton over on the sideline. I think he's got a blood issue. They're 10-2, and they give him how much time they give you to fix that blood issue? I don't know. They started a clock over. I don't know if it's 30 or 60 seconds. AJ, the trainer, get a little TV time. Keep smiling, AJ.
He's done this before. Put a little alcohol on it, wiping it off, Band-Aid. He's done. He's back in.
So we've got Xavier Bell at the line for 2 free throws now. And his first one is good. The second one is good as well. 3 for 3 from the line tonight. 15:40 to play. Warriors lead at 44-41. We trailed at halftime by 3. Now lead it by 3. And got back to that nasty little zone. Down low to Grigsby at the low block. Gets inside and travel with the basketball. Nice move. Good finish. One too many steps inside.
So at least he's attacking the basket. It was a good move.
We missed him first half, and he's out with those 2 fouls.
Right, he made 2 kind of silly fouls early.
Full court pressure. They get it across the timeline. There's Johnny Anderson to the hole, and he's fouled. Goes down hard. But they've got some big players out there, some strong fellas. Johnny Anderson and Xavier Bell, James DeLoach. Anderson, a 78% free throw shooter. So, they're pretty good. They shoot as a team 73%. Warriors are good as well at 70%. That's a pretty good number. Anderson free throw is good. Last Monday night, Warriors beat Lincoln Trail here, and they shot the eyes out of it. Shot 15 out of 31 from the three-point line.
That is good. Very good. You'll win a lot of games like that.
It gets harder to lose when you do that. Anderson at the line. Second free throw is good. So we got them both, and it's a 1-point game now. 44-43 in favor of Wabash Valley as we sneak down close to the 15-minute mark. Just about there. Butler on the wing. Now down to Tamarian Grigsby. He's at the three-point line, though. Faces up. Now dribbles back to the basket. Bump, and turnaround jumper. That's no good. Dent keeps it alive on the board, and it's controlled there by Shawnee. Shawnee comes down with it. Kayshawn Washington left side to the trailer Anderson. Back to Washington at the 3. Washington on the dribble. Back to Anderson left side. Dribbles against Chandler. Big size advantage and an offensive foul called on Johnny Anderson.
Yeah, he dropped his shoulder, pushed off right in front of the referee.
And he got such a size advantage against Chandler. Chandler is listed at 5'10", I think.
Right. He didn't need to do that.
He's got him by 7 inches and 60 pounds. And you just go straight in there. You're gonna move him no matter what you do.
Exactly.
Well, the Warriors maintain that 1-point margin now, 44-43. 14:45 left in the game. Up to Butler. They really push the perimeter on this zone. This is a 3. I'm not sure even what kind of zone it is. Down low to Grigsby. Cross-court pass to Jameel Barber. Up top to Butler. Now left side to Barber. Barber drives baseline. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Looping pass to the third row of the bleachers. That's second row. Over the head of Clay Butler. No way he could catch that.
Even if he'd have caught it, I don't know what he'd done with it. He had a man on him.
If the ball loops that much, by the time it gets there, the defense is recovered. 14-10 left. Warriors still by 1, 44-43. Hosman on the dribble. On the left side, hands the ball to Xavier Bell. Bell around the pick by Anderson. Bell into the paint against Furlow. Stops, gets the ball down low. Jalen White lost it.
Yeah, we got comes 2-on-1 here.
Clay Butler with it. All the way to the rack. Layup is good somehow. Washington got a hand on it. Butler recovered it. They couldn't block it, and the Warriors lead by 3, 46-43. 13:45 left here in the game. Get it across to Xavier Bell. Now back to Washington at the top. Left side to Hosman. Looked at the 3 and a foul called. He got the shot fake and a drive and a foul on Furlow.
We got to quit fouling. They're too good at foul shooters for that, and especially this guy they just fouled.
Well, this guy is a real shooter, Hosman. Isaac Hosman. We've seen him shoot, and Furlow had to close on him, and then he put it on the floor and drew the foul. Up top to Johnny Anderson, right side to Xavier Bell. Bell guarded by Clay Butler. High post feed, knocked away. Stolen by Chandler. Outlet pass to Furlow, he lost it. In the hands of Kayshawn Washington. 4-on-2 break. Where will they shoot it from? Anderson to the corner to Hosman. He's open for 3 from there, and he doesn't miss when he's open. He knocked it down. This is his third 3 of the game, and when he's open, he just doesn't miss. That one's the first one to hit the rim. Cross-court pass by Grigsby, thrown away. Bell in transition, lost it. Butler with it.
Here we go. It should be a dunk.
To Grigsby, and the layup is good. Well, Grigsby playing well for us. 48-46, Warriors by 2. Just under 13 minutes left. Johnny Anderson on the left wing. Now up top to Hosman. Right side. That is Kayshawn Washington guarded by Corey Furlow. Size disadvantage for one or the other. Washington on the dribble. Steps back, spins. Gets the ball up top to Anderson. 8 on the shot clock. In the middle to Jalen White. I'll make that Deloach, missed the runner, and the shot gets his own rebound. Now he goes up again, and shot is up, and that one's good. Good hustle by James Deloach. We're tied at 48 all. This has been a good battle all night long. Chandler on the left wing. Up high to Furlow. Just over 12 minutes to play here in the ball game, pardon me. Now to Butler on the wing. Butler elbow jumper up and rolls out, no good. And rebound by Shawnee. They could go ahead with the made basket. We're tied at 48 apiece right now. 12 minutes exactly left on the game clock. Washington on the slow dribble, waiting for Johnny Anderson to come up and set a pick for him. Washington goes left, or right, pardon me, on the three-point line. Looking down low, and the ball knocked away by the Warriors' Butler. Saved in bounds, and a timeout called. Great hustle. Grigsby dived for it. Butler was down on the floor, and a quick timeout, and the Warriors retained possession. 48-48, 11:43 to play. We'll take a 1-minute break and be right back.
I'm Mason Gross. I am a marketing business management major at Wabash Valley College. You'll learn a lot about the business industry as a whole, and that really helps you to explore your options as far as to what's out there. So I'm doing my internship at Summer Real Estate in Salem, Illinois. Right now I'm working on getting my license. I am hanging around the office, going to showings, and doing everything I can as a non-licensee to get myself ready for when I graduate and take that step as an agent.
My name is Parker Linson. I'm a second-level nursing student at Wabash Valley College. We were able to get hands-on experience with a mannequin that has real breath sounds, real, lung sounds, and can cough and, do different things. That makes it really unique to have that kind of experience right here on campus. And then we've done clinicals. Being able to go into those ICUs and emergency departments and be able to see those critical patients, it is a very good experience. Being able to be in that position and look back to where I come from, it's just awesome to be able to have that experience.
Sleep here. Alex Marshall, he's the guy at the studio putting us on the air. Thank you very much. Got Becca Follette here on the stream, and on camera, Grimes, Braden Grimes. Hey, I got it. I got all 3 names at one time. John White's on the color. Mark Richardson. Hey, we're all awake. That's good.
Very good.
Warriors with a good second half performance have erased the 3-point halftime deficit and tied at 48 now with 11:43 to play. After the timeout, Jamil Barber in the game, along with Sherrod Dent, Tamarian Grigsby, Daniel Robinson, and Kamia Chandler. Dent has helped us with his outside shooting, and Grigsby with his inside play. Grigsby has the ball at the left block to the cutter. Chandler missed the layup. Sherrod Dent over the back, count the basket anyway. They don't call it anymore. Got the stick back. Good hustle on the board by Sherrod Dent. Full court pressure by the Warriors. Hosman in the backcourt. Across they go. Johnny Anderson on the left side. Back up top to Hosman. Now one pass to Washington. In transition for three. That shot's no good. Chandler with the rebound. Warriors by 2 with the ball and a lead now, 50-48. Daniel Robinson, 3-point shot is off left and a rebound by Shawnee.
We didn't need that shot that early. You can get that anytime. That was an off-balance three-pointer.
50-48, Warriors down, up by 2 with just under 11 minutes to play. Bad pass thrown away. Xavier Bell looking for Hosman, just threw it away. The Warriors take a bad shot and they make a bad pass. So we get the ball right back. And guess what?
Timeout.
Evidently the last timeout didn't count for the media timeout, and this one does. We'll take a 30-second break, be back. It's 10:51 to play. Warriors lead at 50-48.
Get ready for Jason Hootie, Mesmerizing Magic. Experience an evening of amazement and wonder as you dazzle in magic and illusions live with world-class magician Jason Hootie. With a show featuring grand illusions, comedic audience participation, incredible sleight of hand, and much more. Get your tickets now and prepare to be amazed with Jason Hootie, Mesmerizing Magic.
We're talking about the timeout situation. NJCAA has gone the same as NCAA with a timeout after every 4-minute mark in the half. And I guess the advantage is the Stars play longer. You're not going to be as winded. And in NCAA, those aren't just 1-minute commercials. Those are 2 and 2.5 minutes. So, yeah, I think it helps keep the Stars in the game. That's probably good for the TV audience. Somehow we have the same situation.
We need more stars.
There you go. 10:51 to play. Wabash Valley leads Shawnee 50-48. We've got Chandler and Robinson at the guard spots working against this zone. We've got Sherrod Dent in the corner waiting for a basketball. Muja Burton in another corner. Muja has it in the left corner. Out of Robinson. Other corner to Sherrod Dent for 3 from the right corner. Good. His 4th of the night. That's the zone buster right there.
Yeah, this is what's his 4-3 at least.
It is 4. Yeah. And timeout call. The Warriors put the press on and they call a timeout. And we'll just keep it here because we've played all the commercials. Alex Marshall, he's probably tired back to the studio putting commercials on.
I think the audience knows the timeouts. They know our commercials by heart by now. They ought to know who's sponsoring me.
Offense that time, we had Daniel Robinson got to the free throw line. And then we started moving around the perimeter. We had the corner to Burton and back at a skip pass and got that time to Dent in the other corner. He hit the 3, and that is his 4th 3 of the night. He has 15 points, so it's probably his best night as a Warrior.
You never know. It's just definitely his best. He
You know,
keeps hitting them, he'll be starting and getting a lot more playing time, too.
True. You know, Malachi Johnson last week was hitting those shots, and he got a start tonight. And tonight, so far, no threes, nothing on the board for Malachi Johnson. So it takes a whole bunch of guys to make a team.
And Johnson's shot just doesn't look as good as it did last week. It's something different.
Full court pressure by the Warriors. They inbound the ball in the backcourt. Washington across the time. And Warriors by 5 now. It's the biggest lead we've had in the second half, 53-48. And we're just about halfway through the second half. 10 minutes to play in the half. Hosman on the wing, up top to Washington. Shot fake, step back for 3. That shot's no good. Rebound, they've got it inside Deloach. Shot missed, and they've got another shot up. Anderson off the glass and good. The junk man, Johnny Anderson, took to the hole. 53-50, Warriors by 3, 9:50 to play now. Pass inside to Grigsby. Now up top to Chandler for 3 from the very top. That's good.
Hits his first one. We needed that one. It's a good time to start hitting them.
Easiest shot in the game of basketball, right? The 3-pointer from straight on.
I think so.
Pretty Pretty good shot. There's a ball knocked away in the backcourt, stolen by the Warriors, and now Hosman has it, stolen by Burton. Burton in transition. Down to Daniel Robinson, and he scores it, and the Warriors are on a run right now, lead at 58-50. And still got the press on. Hosman double-teamed in the backcourt. Stop there. Now gets it down low to Kayshawn Washington. Washington dribbles across the timeline, guarded by Chandler. He saved him that time. Now to Hosman. Hosman gets the ball down low to Deloach. Deloach fires toward the hoop, kicks it to the corner. One more pass to top to Hosman. Inside they go to Deloach. Deloach has it stripped, and it's out of bounds off of Muja Burton. Good defense by the Warriors.
Very good. I think his full court press is starting to wear on him a little bit. They're starting to make some kind of...
It kind of has worried him. A couple steals and a couple quick baskets. 8:51 left in regulation. 58-50 Wabash leads it. 6 seconds on the shot clock for Shawnee. Kayshawn Washington will inbound the ball from the corner. Looks down low, and instead outside it goes to Brewer. Brewer on the drive. Float in the paint. That's blocked by Kevin Anthony. Got a hand on it. And coming out is Muja Burton. Left side of the corner. Now up top to Burton in transition for three. Got it. You knew it was going in, didn't you? Warriors shooting them out right now. 61-50. Warriors by 11. 8.5 to play. Full court pressure by the Warriors. Washington at the timeline. Breaks the timeline. Double teamed there. And finally recovers. And you're right. The Warrior press has made a difference here in the last 3 or 4 minutes. Washington guarded by Chandler. And Chandler knocks into him. And he's called foul. Good hustle by KC Chandler. And on the foul, they'll put 20 seconds on the shot clock for Shawnee. 8:16 left on the game. Warriors lead at 61-50.
That's our 6th foul compared to their 1. So we're going to have to quit reaching for the ball. We can't be stopping the clock as much.
And it's a pretty good free throw shooting team at 73% as a team. So that's pretty good. Shawnee has the ball stolen. It was Chandler on the inbounds pass who got it. Good finish, and Burton is fouled away the rack. Boy, Casey Chandler somehow got a hand on the inbounds pass, led the break, got the ball to Burton, who was fouled on the way up. Warriors making some noise down there on the bench and on the floor as well.
We're on a roll right now. Hopefully we can bring this to Vince in Saturday, because we've played pretty good so far this second half.
You know, Kamia Chandler has been a big part of this little run. Hit that open three from the top. A couple good defensive plays. And Burton at the line now. He'll shoot twice. The Minneapolis native hits the first one. He's 77% for the season. Both these teams good free throw shooters. Kind of refreshing. Went for a while in JUCO basketball when nobody could hit a free throw.
That's true. We had some bad shooting there for a while.
Second free throw is good there by Burton. Trap in the backcourt, Kayshawn Washington. This guy will dribble to the timeline and lost it. Got it back, throws it down low to Deloach, and a shot blocked, and it goes in anyway.
That was some fast action there. I thought we had it. They got out of a trap and made a great play and a great
Washington
layup.
able to recover after he just about lost the ball, and then they finish inside. Warriors by 11, though, 63-52 according to the scoreboard, if that's right. Daniel Robinson over to Burton on the right wing for three. That shot's short. Got his own rebound. Dribbles inside. He's in trouble now, and he goes up and missed it. And rebound by Shawnee. 7.5 to play. Warriors with a big lead, our biggest of the night, 63-52. John Anderson on the dribble. I think Shawnee could use timeout, don't you?
They're running out of them, I think.
Well, there'll be another one here. We're after the 8-minute mark. There's a drive to the hole, and John Anderson is fouled.
Okay, this is going to put them on the line. Well, that was a shooting foul anyway.
That is the 7th team foul against the Warriors in the half. The foul's on Kevin Anthony. And it is a timeout, and Terrence McGee up off the bench applauding his Warriors, who have developed an 11-point lead. We'll take a break. 7:15 to play. Warriors up by 11. Back in a minute.
Start your new year at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Get a new 2025 Jeep Compass with payments as low as $399. And 25 Jeep Grand Cherokee L with 0% financing. Come in today or go to SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
Steve Faulkner Automotive in Mount Carmel, Illinois has an outstanding service department. With free pickup and delivery, we'll make sure your vehicle runs perfectly at an affordable price. Come see us today or view our service specials at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
At Wabash General Hospital Senior Enrichment Center, we believe that sometimes a helping hand is all it takes for seniors to get their lives back on track. Our dedicated team of healthcare professionals are here to offer guidance and support, helping navigate the unique health and lifestyle concerns faced by seniors. Whether dealing with feelings of anxiety, loneliness, or unresolved grief, struggling with changes in mood or concentration, or coping with health-related challenges, we're here for you. Call Wabash General Hospital Senior Enrichment Center at 618-263-9116.
Well, the Warriors feeling it right now. The defense has picked up for Wabash Valley. They've caused some turnovers. They've hit some shots, hit some big threes. Sherrod Dent, Mujah Burton, Casey Chandler, all those guys hit some big threes here in the second half. And Warriors have built an 11-point lead. Now, here's the problem. John Anderson's at the line. He's 78%. We have 7 team fouls with 7:15 to go. How many free throws will they shoot in the last 7:15? And they're good from there. And the first free throw by Anderson is good. He is now 4 of 5 at the line. He's a big body guy, big shoulders, tough inside. And second free throw by Anderson. Lefty is no good. Rebound, they got it. Bump inside and a foul on Tamurian Grigsby.
No, there's no excuse not to get that rebound. We just didn't box out quick enough.
And Lauren McNeil got the rebound, and he bumped into Grigsby, and Grigsby didn't like it, so he went ahead and just fouled him. That's my interpretation of that.
That's where you got to be focused all the time. You don't want to let them back in this ball game. Just rattles it around and goes in the first
yeah.
first
McNeil
shot.
makes that free throw. Got one more. So we were up 11. Now it's 9. Another free throw coming for McNeil. And that free throw is good. 63-55. Warrior lead is 8. Full court pressure. It looks to be zone pressure. Robinson dribbles out of that down to Chandler. Chandler over in the left wing to Furlow, back to Chandler. At the top, now one more pass. Malachi Johnson, right side open for 3. That shot short. He just doesn't have it tonight, does he? Out of bounds on the rebound off of Grigsby. It belongs to Shawnee. Well, it's a good shot.
It's a good shot.
He's open. He wants it, and he left it short. You know, the good shooter is either hot or going to get hot. Full court pressure by the Warriors. Nobody in the backcourt for Wabash. They could throw over the top of it, and they do.
Did.
And there's Hosman up for the layup, and a shot blocked by the Warriors, Grigsby. Now an outlet pass to Furlow. Furlow to the rack. Bumped and shot up. No good. Rebound. Shawnee has it. A lot of action both ways that time.
They blew an opportunity, and we blew an opportunity there.
It was a 1-on-2 opportunity for us, and Furlow got to the rack but couldn't get it to go in. Shawnee basketball. Anderson on the left side. Now Huffs to Washington. Back to Anderson at the 3. Left side guarded by Chandler. Steps back. 4-3. That shot's way off. And a rebound by Daniel Robinson of the Warriors. That couldn't be the shot they wanted, could
No,
it?
that can't be it.
Daniel Robinson into the paint.
Oh,
and
my goodness.
throws it away looking for Corey Furlow. I thought maybe Furlow was going to make a cut. He stood still, and the pass was right to the black shirts. 6 minutes left in the game. Wabash Valley leads at 63-55. Washington on the dribble on the left wing. Guarded now by Daniel Robinson. Mismatch inside with Anderson. They get the ball to him. Hosman on the drive. Shot up over Furlow. It won't go. Tap out rebound. The Warriors have it. Robinson to Johnson. Johnson to the layup, and he scores it. His first bucket of the night. Good pass by Robinson. Good defense by the Warriors. Now a cross-court pass to Jalen White. To the rack he goes. Lost it. Shot up, and he scores it. Lost it, got it back, and scored.
This game's getting fast-paced all of a sudden. We need to start working clock a little bit now.
I'm about out of breath. 5.5 minutes to play. The Warriors lead at 65-57. Left wing to Malachi Johnson. Johnson on the dribble for the Warriors. Around a pick to the baseline. And tries to pass it to the corner and hit the back of the backboard with it. And Terrence McGee's saying to Chandler, you got to be in the corner, and then the ball went.
Yeah, he was standing out on the wing, and he couldn't get the pass to him without getting it through hitting the back of the backboard. If he'd have been in the corner, he'd been wide open. There was nobody on that side guarding.
So the pass was blocked by the back of the backboard.
Exactly.
65-57, Warriors up by 8 with just over 5 to play, and full court pressure employed by the Warriors. We got Butler out there, Burton, Dent, Johnson, and Tamurian Grigsby. Not sure what all the hooping and hollering's about here. They inbound the ball and get the ball to Hosman. Hosman to Washington. Washington across the timeline to Bell. Bell high on the left side, and they'll run the offense. Broke the press easier that time than they have been. We're down to 5 minutes left. Warriors lead at 65-57. Man-to-man by the Warriors. Hosman working against Dent. Into the paint he goes, now kicks it outside. Jalen White on the drive, into the paint. Scoop up, no good, foul called. We're going to shoot a lot of free throws.
Yeah, that was an ill-advised foul again. We reached in, they had a tough shot. He was just throwing it up there because the clock was running down. There was no need to try to steal the ball from him in that situation.
So Jalen White at the line. 70% on the season for Jalen. 4:55 left. Can the Warriors hang on or not? They built a 9-point lead after being down, and White missed the free throw. Remember that guy. Warriors trying to hang on, had a really good defensive second half, caused a lot of turnovers, sped this game up a little bit. Second free throw is no good. He missed them both, and the Warriors have the rebound. Mujah Burton scooped it up. Burton down the left side, now up top to Clay Butler. Butler on the dribble, guarded by Keyshawn Washington. Here comes a screen. He goes by that screen. Butler up top to Mujah Burton. Burton to the free throw line. Had it taken away, got it back. Tries to pass to the wing and stolen by Shawnee. Here's Washington in transition behind his back both ways. Now on the wing to Hosman. Hosman dribbles to the baseline. Now he is on the out-of-bounds line. Warriors get the turnover.
There was some good defense. We put the pressure on them. They couldn't find a good shot. They couldn't even find a good pass.
4:25 left. John, here's my question. How many points will win this game? It's 65-57. I think 83 would win it pretty easy.
Oh, easily. Yeah.
How about 75? Would 75 win it?
I think 75 win.
On the wing, Malachi Johnson dribbles to the baseline. Now up top to Dent for three from the top. Missed that one. He had hit 4 of them already. And a rebound there by Shawnee. So you think how many? 75 will win it? I'll write that down.
Put it down.
I'll write it. All right, I'm not putting any money on that. Xavier
That's
Bell.
a good thing because I don't have any.
There's a drive inside by the little guy Washington. Floats it up, no good. Rebound inside by White. Reverse layup, good. That's a nice, strong move in contact.
Had an air ball, we couldn't get the rebound.
And Warrior lead was 9. Now it's 6, 65-59. Mujah Burton on the left wing. Cross-court pass to Malachi Johnson. Doesn't take the 3. Now up top to Dent. Dent drives inside. Layup is short and a foul called. Sherrod Dent will have a couple free throws. You see Malachi Johnson that time. Last week he'd have shot that ball from the 3 when he caught it. He's not feeling it tonight.
He's not feeling it. His shot's just not quite there tonight. He knows it, but he made a good decision not to shoot it probably.
I think so too. 3:25 to play. Hey, it's a media timeout with free throws coming for Wabash. Up by 6, back in a minute.
At Wabash General Hospital Senior Enrichment Center, we believe that sometimes a helping hand is all it takes for seniors to get their lives back on track. Our dedicated team of healthcare professionals are here to offer guidance and support, helping navigate the unique health and lifestyle concerns faced by seniors. Whether dealing with feelings of anxiety, loneliness, or unresolved grief, struggling with changes in mood or concentration, or coping with health-related challenges, we're here for you. Call Wabash General Hospital Senior Enrichment Center at 618-263-9116.
Get ready for Jason Hootie, Mesmerizing Magic. Experience an evening of amazement and wonder as you dazzle in magic and illusions live with world-class magician Jason Hootie. With a show featuring grand illusions, comedic audience participation, incredible sleight of hand, and much more. Get your tickets now and prepare to be amazed with Jason Hootie, Mesmerizing Magic.
Well, Sherrod Dent did not start tonight, but he has 15 points, 4 threes, and he's at the line now for a couple free throws. 3:25 left. Free throws will be important going down. The Warriors won't get to shoot very many, though, because only 3 team fouls on Shawnee. We've committed 9, so they're in the super bonus. Let's see if Sherrod Dent can hit the first one, and he leaves it short. Sherrod 67% on the season. So we'll have another one. Looks like the Warriors may go full court press after this made free throw. They've been pressing most of the game. And it's paid off in the second half. Dent's second free throw is good. And he'll come out of the game, and Corey Furlow will replace him. Warriors by 7, 66-59, 3:25 left. And Dent has helped us tonight. Had a nice evening. Inbound to Xavier Bell in the backcourt. Bell breaks the double team. Now gets the ball over to Kayshawn Washington. Washington back to Bell. And they're not going to make it. And that's a 10-second call, the Warrior press. How about that? You can see the Warrior coaches, Justin Cousin and Terrence McGee, applauding over there and enjoying the good defense by Wabash. Well, they got the ball back to Washington. Instead of attacking it, he threw it back and got them in trouble. He may be getting tired. He's played the entire night, hasn't he?
He's had pressure the entire night. We put, they were breaking the press early, then couldn't finish, but then now they're not breaking the press. We've worked them hard. They're slowing down.
Right now, if you got Washington on Robinson, the Warriors have the big size advantage here if we get Robinson to post up somehow. Trying to work the ball to Grigsby. Here's a pick by Grigsby. Robinson around that to the baseline. Up top is Malachi Johnson. Elbow jumper for Malachi is
nice
good.
Shot. He looked good on that shot. He went up with authority.
Yeah. Got some air under him that time. Nice release at the top. Full court pressure. Washington breaks it this time. Warrior lead is 9, 68-59. Johnny Anderson has a shot blocked and a foul called. Daniel Robinson, and they're going to call a foul on Robinson, I think.
I think so, too. He reached when he had a tough shot. He had to shoot over some high hands there. It wasn't going to be an easy shot, and we reached in and fouled.
But here's the problem. They're good free throw shooters. This kid is 78% of the season. Only 4 of 6 tonight, so he's probably missed about what he's going to miss, don't you think? First one's up, and that one's good.
That was smooth.
Yeah, he's a nice shooter.
I would bet on him making this one.
2:46 left. Warriors trying to hang on. Built the 9-point lead this half, and both free throws there by Anderson are good. So it's a 7-point lead. Full court pressure by Shawnee here. Robinson to Butler in the backcourt. Butler behind his back into trouble. Across the timeline to Johnson. He didn't catch the ball. Out of bounds.
Yeah, he tried going with it before he got it in his hands. So we got to take care of the ball. We cannot be turning the ball over in this situation.
Coach McGee talks to Malachi Johnson, who knows what happened there. He just didn't look it in, didn't catch the ball. 7-point game now, 2:38 left. Shawnee basketball, Warriors up 68-61. Jalen White on the dribble on the weave to Johnny Anderson, who took off before he dribbled, I believe.
Yeah, he took a step before he got it down, but they didn't call it.
And now there's a foul as Kayshawn Washington made a move to the hole. And
again, a weak reaching in foul. We got to quit that.
And this guy is an 85% free throw shooter.
I can believe that. He's got a nice looking shot.
Well, I mean, he's the smallest guy in the court by far, and 85% of the foul line. And first free throw, guess what? It goes in. The Warriors hanging on right now, 68-62 with 2:25 left. Another free throw for this young man, Washington, out of Shawnee. He's been fun to watch. Second free throw as good as the first. And the lead now for the Warriors is 5, 68-63. Daniel Robinson across the timeline on the dribble to Butler in the corner. Back to Robinson. Ooh, dangerous pass there. Left side to Mujah Burton. Shot clock at 15. Cross-court pass to Butler. Great play by Butler to get up and save that pass. Now to the block to Grigsby. Back to the basket with 2 minutes left to go in the ballgame. Grigsby will just shoot it from there. That's the high arc was no good. And rebound fought for by Burton. And a foul called. Great hustle on the board.
That was a good rebound. We needed that one.
Furlow kept it alive, and Burton's the guy who snuck in there and got the rebound. Goes out of bounds to the Warriors. Just their 4th team foul. They've got fouls to give. 20 on the shot clock for the Warriors. Butler inbound to Robinson and
great
wide open. Well, that play finally worked. Robinson wide open. The Warriors by 7, 70-63. And in the backcourt, a foul called on Clay Butler, I believe it is, and they'll send. No, it's not a foul. It's just out of bounds. So Butler got the knockaway there, and they'll have the
I thought they called
the
a foul too because he was reaching in. He hit the ball. I guess it went off must have gone off their foot, our foot on the reach in.
Xavier Bell back in, replaces Jalen White. The Warriors have Furlow, Burton, Robinson, Butler, and Grigsby on the floor. Terrence McGee's done a nice job using the roster tonight. He's played a lot of guys, and they've played pretty well, especially second half. Full court pressure by the Warriors. They get it across the timeline to Bell. Bell is fouled on his way to the basket. And it's going to be 2 shots on for Bell. The foul was on Muja Burton, I believe.
Well, I strongly disagree with that foul. He did reach again, but he hit the ball. It was just.
Well, another foul against the Warriors and more free throws for Shawnee. Xavier Bell at the line. He's 3 of 3 tonight. He's an 80% shooter. First one's too hard. Thank you very much.
Keep bragging on him on those free throws.
Yeah, he's an 80. He hardly misses every free throw ever. Just almost never. He can shoot free throws in the dark. One more coming for Xavier Bell. And that one is good. 1:38 left. Warriors by 6, 70-64. This may come down to a photo finish. Robinson will inbound for Wabash Valley. And they look to get the ball to Butler in the corner, double teamed, and foul called. Out of bounds to Wabash Valley. They've got fouls to give. That's just the 5th team foul. 2 more before we shoot one. So Robinson will inbound now in front of the Shawnee bench.
Yeah.
See if they look for Butler again back there. And they do get the ball to Butler in the corner, back to Robinson. Robinson across the timeline. He's fouled before he gets there. Out of bounds to the Warriors. So John Sparks using all those fouls he saved earlier.
That's hurting him a little bit now. We're running a little bit of clock before they're making that foul. So,
minute 33 to play. Warrior basketball still in the backcourt with Robinson. Now to Butler. Warriors by 6, 70-64 as Butler gets it across the timeline. Drive by Butler into the middle. Layup is good. Saw the opening, got it up there with the left hand. Warrior lead is now 8, 72-64. Full court pressure by the Warriors.
Now we don't need the foul.
Hosman over to Bell. Bell into the middle. Out to Hosman. He's open. He'll shoot it. He'll hit it.
We don't need to let him shoot either. He's the best shooter they've got by far.
He's got 4 threes, and I don't think he's hit the rim but one time. The other 3 were straight in. Full court pressure against the Warriors now, and in the backcourt, Robinson across the time and had it stolen there as he got across through the trap. Hosman into the paint. A little floater is taken away by Robinson, and out of bounds it belongs to Shawnee. Good hustle by Hosman. Good block by Robinson, but he fouled it and threw it off of the Warriors. 48 seconds left. It's 5 points, 72-67. That's how much the Warriors lead it by. We'll take a 30-second break as they call timeout. Back here in 30.
New year, new Ford at Steve Faulkner Automotive. New 2024 Ford Expedition up to $12,000 off. And take home a new 24 Ford truck now with invoice pricing. See them all at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com. This is the year for your new ride at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Get a new 2024 Dodge Hornet, now 0% APR, and Jeep Wranglers with 0% financing and up to $6,000 off. Come in and get yours today.
Been a good night of basketball here at Wabash Valley. Lady Warriors won big, and now the men trying to hold off Shawnee. We were down by 9 in the first half, and our biggest lead, I think, the second half may have been 10. Now we're up by 5. And Shawnee has the basketball under their own basket with 48 seconds left in the game. Just a 5-point lead right now. They've got some guys that can shoot the 3. One guy we're talking about, Isaac Hosman, he is just, it's not a very pretty shot. I mean, he doesn't get up on it. I mean, he doesn't have much lift. But he can really stroke it. He's good. He's out there. They got the little guard, Keshawn Washington, who's also a 42% three-point shooter. He can shoot it out there. And it will be their basketball under their own basket with 48 seconds left. Wabash leads it by 5, 72-67. Washington looking inside for Anderson. Now looks inside for Bell and can't find anybody. Calls timeout. Although good defense by the Warriors, evidently.
Good defense. I wonder, they can't have too many more timeouts, can they?
I don't think so. It's about the 30th one we had. Seems that way, but yeah, they Warriors shut down all the things they were trying to get it inside that time. So let's see if John Sparks runs something else this time. He's got his players out there. He's got his clipboard out. He's working over there. John Sparks, longtime coach for Shawnee. He's a good coach. He's going to draw up something here and try to. Hey, now, John, if you're a coach, you're going to try to go for 2 here on the inbounds play. You're going to try to get a quick 3.
I try to get a quick 2, and then if you can't get a quick 2, then then go for a three if you can get a wide open one.
Look inside first. They will have, this time, Johnny Anderson to do the trigger work. 48 seconds left, Warriors by 5 as they get the ball inbound to Washington in the corner. And Washington gets it up top to Hosman. Hosman on the drive into the paint. To the corner, 3 ball up from the corner. That's no good. Rebound and a foul called. It's on Corey Furlow. Johnny Anderson going the line. Well, they missed a 3 from the corner. That was shot by James DeLoach. Inside position by Furlow, but a long rebound. He pushed, got caught, and Johnny Anderson will have a couple of free throws here on the super bonus. Warriors are in the single bonus finally, a regular bonus. Anderson 6 for 8 tonight from the line. And that one's short. He must be getting tired.
Or you got that hex on him, I think.
I don't think I got the hex. He just tired. 39
he
seconds
left that
left.
short. That was weak.
Yeah, you don't want that.
I wanted it.
Second free throw is good. And Warrior lead is down to 4, 72-68. Full court pressure by Shawnee. We're going to get Daniel Robinson in for Corey Furlow.
I would think they're going to have to start fouling us, put us on the line.
Yeah, who would you foul out there? Probably Daniel Robinson, who's on the trigger work right now. Into Butler. They take it away. They've got the basketball. Inside they go, shot up, and that will roll in for Bell. We got ourselves a ball game now. It's 72-70. Chandler has it. 30 seconds left to go in the game. Robinson in the backcourt. Gets it across and throws it away. Throws it over Butler. Turnover. Shawnee basketball. They trail by 2, 72-70. 26 ticks left on the clock. Into the game, Corey Furlow replaces Daniel Robinson. No, he had that play made. He just threw the ball too high over the head of Butler. Well, you're Shawnee. You're gonna go for a quick shot, aren't you? You're not gonna hold the ball.
You got to take the first good shot you can get.
Washington on the wing with it, guarded by Butler. Gets by Butler into the paint. He goes, shot up, and a rebound and take away by Grigsby. Grigsby had the block. The littlest guy on the floor got by his man. Instead of passing it when he got down low, he floated up a prayer, and Grigsby swatted it out of there.
He was in tall timber that time. He had no way he's going to get that shot off.
So we made a bad decision on the pass over the head of Butler, and they come down and answer with about as equally a bad decision by Keshawn Washington.
It was.
K.C. Chandler, Kamia Chandler at the line. He'll shoot 1 and the bonus. 10.5 seconds left, and I would say this first free throw is vitally important. Make the first, you get the second. You miss this one, it's their ball with 10 seconds to play, only up by 2. Chandler at the line, free throw's no good. Rebound,
They got the rebound, they got a foul.
And a foul call. Great hustle by Corey Furlow after the miss by Chandler. Well, you know, it's not that easy. Chandler's an 83% free throw shooter, but it's not that easy at the wrong time. 8.3 seconds left now, and Corey Furlow at the line. He's got a bonus situation. He's got to make the first one. So Furlow at the line, 8.3 seconds. Warriors up 72-70. That free throw's no good, and it's rebounded there by Shawnee. They can win it with a 3 right here. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, in the paint. Bell shot up, and it goes. We're going to go overtime, folks. Bell gets the shot. Nice, strong drive. And with 0.5 seconds left, and we'll see if they'll put some more time on the clock for us, but I doubt it. Great drive. Well, you know what? It just comes down to this. We've got 2 good free throw shooters, Chandler and Furlow, and they both missed free throws in the last 10 seconds.
Exactly. We should have. All we had to do was hit 1 free throw, and we'd win this game for sure. Because they didn't even try to take a 3. They just drove down the middle, threw it up, and it got the roll.
Yeah, and Xavier Bell, that's a nice, strong drive. We got a timeout. We have 0.5 to play here in regulation. And you're right about 75 to win this in regulation.
Yeah,
but it may go overtime.
Yeah.
Very good chance. I say about a 98% chance for going overtime.
No bet.
Warriors will inbound the ball with the link to go. You know, women's basketball, you can advance it to half court. That'd be an advantage.
I like that rule. That kind of makes it interesting when you get a close game. And you save some of your time out so you can do that.
Warriors have the link to go here with 0.5 to go. Burton will inbound the ball. Butler right in front of him. And all there is we got a chance to catch and heave. That's about all you can do right here. The inbound the ball to Butler. He'll heave it from about 90 feet and almost got it. Man, he hit the back just left of the bucket. And it's overtime. We've played 40 minutes of basketball, and it's 72-72. We'll be back with overtime in just a moment.
Start your new year at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Get a new 2025 Jeep Compass with payments as low as $399. And 25 Jeep Grand Cherokee L with 0% financing. Come in today or go to SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
Steve Faulkner Automotive in Mount Carmel, Illinois has an outstanding service department. With free pickup and delivery, we'll make sure your vehicle runs perfectly at an affordable price. Come see us today or view our service specials at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
As soon as I came here, I started looking at the programs that they have, and the most that I like, it was early childhood education, and then after I see the classes and everything, that's the one that I picked. I would like to be a teacher in the future. I like it so much because I had the experience to work at Small World with the kids, and each day I learn, and I learn from the kids, and like with my teachers, like they teach me all the stuff that I need to do and to be a better teacher. And classes is amazing, so I would just recommend everyone to come here to Wabash Valley College.
Time for a little bonus basketball. This one's free from here on. You paid your money to get in. It's all regulation. Now it's all free, so enjoy the overtime.
Well, I think I'd enjoyed it more if we'd have made some free throws there at the end and getting ready to go home.
Wouldn't need overtime. It's Deloach and Grigsby jumping it up. And they continue to go the same way. We went for the last quarter. The fouls stay the same. 8 team fouls on Shawnee, 10 against the Warriors. So we're in the bonus. They're in the super bonus. Grigsby and Deloach. Here's the tap, and the Warriors control the tap and get first crack at it here in overtime. KC Chandler on the right wing up to Butler, and they extend the zone out here. Butler on the dribble, cross-court pass to Burton, almost threw it away. Burton drives, free throw line. Now Butler's open for three from the right side. That shot's no good. Rebound is controlled by Shawnee. So we had the first crack, couldn't get it in there. Keshawn Washington will bring it up. Left side now to Hausman. Now up top, Deloach. Deloach can't find anybody. Back to Washington, a little guard up top, guarded by KC Chandler. Chandler had some good minutes here in the last part of that second half.
Got 5 seconds.
Up top to Deloach, free throw line jumper, good with the clock going down. Wabash Valley trails it for the first time in a long time now, 74-72. We led the last 15 minutes of that half up until they tied it at the buzzer. Clay Butler on the dribble. Corey Furlow up top, looking down low to Grigsby. Can't get it there. Now does try to entry pass and throws it away. Turnover against the Warriors. Well, we look all too human here lately, huh?
Yeah, we've been, that's 3 turnovers we had, bad passes, and missed 2 free throws in the last 5 possessions.
Full court pressure, Hausman with it. And back to Washington. He's across the timeline. Chandler has the takeaway, though. KC Chandler all the way to the rack. Layup is good. Counter and one. KC Chandler. I thought Washington was going to break the timeline, but Chandler got a hand on the ball, picked it up, went down for the layup. They contested it, got the basket, and there's a free throw coming. That foul was on Hausman. That's his 4th. That might be an issue as well.
Yep. I think we ought to be in better shape. Not in better shape, but less tired than they are, because we've been pressing the whole game. They haven't been doing more subbing. We've done quite a bit of subbing, and we should be in fresher, better legs. That was a good steal and a good finish he made. Hope we can make a free throw here.
Chandler at the line, and free throw is good. 75-74, Warriors by 1. 3:40 left here in overtime against Shawnee. Hausman in the backcourt. Ooh, almost a bad pass, but saved there by Washington. Across now to Bell. Bell on the right side, back out top to Washington. Both teams in a super bonus now. 3:20 left. Washington has the ball in the right corner, guarded by Muja Burton. Moves toward the top. Now to Hausman. Now back to Washington. Washington on the drive and put the shot up, and a foul called. Looked like he slipped out, tried to throw up a prayer, and got a foul that bailed him out. A couple free throws coming for Keyshawn Washington. 75-74, Warriors by 1. 3:13 left in this one. See what Washington can do from the foul line. He's 2 of 2 tonight. Only has 5 points, a 3-ball and 2 free throws. And first free throw is good. He used the rim that time, though. Almost like a miss if you're 80% shooter. When you hit the rim, you don't feel good about it. Right. Tie game, 75 apiece. Another free throw for Washington for Shawnee. And they lead it now 76-75 with a made free throw. No full court pressure. Chandler will bring it up. We've got Chandler, Burton, Dent, Anthony, and Malachi Johnson on the floor for the Warriors. Chandler on the dribble, left side. Gets it up high to Burton, right side now to Johnson. Feeds the post and trying to get the ball to Kevin Anthony, and a foul called. Big size advantage for the Warriors with Kevin Anthony. And Deloach could foul. All he did was foul him on the pass in there. But you've got to make some more free throws now. Kevin Anthony at the line, he's not our best free throw shooter at 58%.
I hope that's not your best.
Yeah, I hope not. 6'10" out of Chicago, Illinois. And first free throw is short and not close enough. You know, if you leave them short, they can't go in.
Very seldom.
If they're long, they could roll in somehow.
Mm-hmm. He kind of short-armed that one.
He hasn't played much here in the second half either.
That looks good.
That one's off right. So he missed them both, and the Warriors playing defense now, down by 1 with 3 minutes to play. 76-75 in favor of Shawnee. Hosman on the dribble. Guarded by Malachi Johnson. He handles the ball well. Now Anderson on the right wing. Hands the ball outside to Washington. 12 on the shot clock as Washington sets the offense for Shawnee. Going to go around the pick, now guarded by Burton. 6 on the shot clock, 5. He's going to take his own shot.
Nope.
Now out they go, three-pointer on the wing. That shot's no good. Long rebound. K.C. Chandler has it for the Warriors. Good defense. Outlet pass to Burton. Burton in the paint. Little half hook is taken away. They swatted it. Warriors get it back to him. Malachi Johnson in the corner. Shot clock is at 18 now as the Warriors set it. Down by 1, 76-75. Malachi Johnson on the right wing. Dribbles to the middle. Little float in the paint. That's up, no good. Rebound stick back by no good is no good by Johnson. Now Kevin Anthony scores it inside. Well, Johnson missed it, got his own rebound, missed it again, and Anthony finally cleaned it up. And the Warriors get a 1-point lead, 77-76. 2 minutes to play. And they throw it away.
It's over and back.
Johnny Anderson trying to throw it up to Hosman. He just threw it away. They're tired, aren't they?
They should be. They've only played like 6 or 7 players, it seems to me.
Played more first half, less this half. 1:49 left in the overtime, and the Warriors lead it 77-76, and timeout on the floor. We'll take a full 1-minute timeout and be right back.
I'm Mason Gross. I am a marketing business management major at Wabash Valley College. You'll learn a lot about in the business industry as a whole, and that really helps you to explore your options as far as to what's out there. So I'm doing my internship at Summer Real Estate in Salem, Illinois. Right now I'm working on getting my license. I am hanging around the office, going to showings, and doing everything I can as a non-licensee to get myself ready for when I graduate and take that step as an agent.
My name is Parker Linson. I'm a second-level nursing student at Wabash Valley College. We were able to get hands-on experience with a mannequin that has real breath sounds, real, lung sounds, and can cough and, do different things. That makes it really unique to have that kind of experience right here on campus. And then we've done clinicals. Being able to go into those ICUs and emergency departments and be able to see those critical patients, it is a very good experience. Being able to be in that position and look back to where I come from, it's just awesome to be able to have that experience.
Coach McGee called the timeout. 77-76, the Warriors by 1 and 1:49 to play. It's been an entertaining game, and the Warriors have made their share of mistakes, and they just made one as well, so back and forth they go.
Yeah, there's been some great plays, and there's been some boner plays out there, too. So we threw the ball away twice and missed a couple free throws. Cost us the game so far. We'd like to have them back, but right now we got the ball in a 1-point lead.
Malachi Johnson inbounds the ball up to Kevin Anthony. Anthony on the dribble to the free throw line, a foul called. Got the arms tied up with Isaac Hosman. That's 5 fouls on Isaac Hosman, folks. That's the shooter. He has 4 threes in the day. He has been disqualified with 5 fouls. He had his arms up and trying to guard Kevin Anthony and got his arms into Kevin's and got the foul call.
He did foul him on purpose. He just couldn't get the position he was trying to get in.
John Sparks didn't like the call, did he?
He's showing some disagreement to the referee, throwing his hands up in the air.
They're going to bring in Jalen White. And Hosman, I think, will have to come out of the game. That's the way it goes. When you get your 5th foul, you got to leave. He had a nice game. Hosman finishes with 14 points, and 12 of those on 3 balls. Now at the line, Kevin Anthony. He missed a couple a moment ago, so he can right that wrong now. And the first one is too hard. Well, they were too soft earlier. He's missed 3 in a row. Now, he missed 3 in a row. The 4th one's almost impossible.
It's in his head now.
It gets harder and harder. It's not a hard shot. Now, finally, Shawnee will get all the players they want in the right spots down there. Warriors made press after a made free throw here. 1:45 to play, 77-76 Warriors as second free throw is missed. He missed them both. The Warriors have a 1-point lead with 1:45 left. That's not much. Keshawn Washington guarded by Casey Chandler. Chandler's done about as good a job against Washington as anybody. Washington on the dribble, now guarded by Mujah Burton. They got a mismatch inside with John Anderson guarded by Kamia Chandler. Xavier Bell steps back and fires a fadeaway 2, and it puts him on top 78-77. That's a tough shot. 78-77 Shawnee with 1:15 left. Up top to Chandler, left side to Burton. Back up top to Chandler and thrown away. Staved in bounds by Chandler, though. Chandler on the dribble out to Burton. 15 on the shot clock. High post feed to Dent. Inside to Anthony. He can't catch the pass.
Oh, he had a dunk if he catches the pass.
Pretty good look that time by Dent, but it couldn't be caught. That ball was down around his waist, and Anthony got a hand on it but couldn't catch it.
I think he just got anxious. He knew he was wide open. If he catches that ball, he had a dunk, and he put us one ahead.
78-77. The Warriors trail it by 1 now. Just under a minute to play. Full court pressure. And they've got it in bounds with Bell. He's across the timeline now. Deloach. Oh, looked like he may have stutter stepped. Out top goes to Washington. They'll run a little clock here. 48 seconds left. 15 on the shot clock now as Washington works against Malachi Johnson up top. Now picked up by Sherrod Dent. Now Xavier Bell inbounds pass into the paint. Anderson shot short, no good, and the Warriors have it. He missed it, and the Warriors got the rebound. 30 seconds to go. Warriors down by 78-77 here in overtime. Warriors taking their time.
You might say this is a big possession, huh?
You might say it's a big possession. Down low to Grigsby at the block. And back to Malachi Johnson. He'll let the 3 go. That's no good. Rebound. Grigsby. And missed the stick back. On the takeaway, now it's on the floor, and Shawnee has it, and a held ball, I think. And possession area belongs to
ours,
Shawnee.
No, it'd be there. They got the arrow.
Yep. We're talking about the referees are talking, and Coach McGee's talking as well, but there are 4 seconds left in the game, and it's going to be Shawnee basketball. But we had it. We had Grigsby at the hole.
You can't have any more opportunities than we did there.
Yeah, he had it right at the basket and did not make the shot. So there you go. And they've got the length to go now. They've got a player on the floor, and I think he's still down. I'm not sure who that is. But Shawnee has a player on the floor on the baseline. They'll come 10 to him. And there were bodies flying. I mean, it was good contact everywhere. Nothing untoward out there. Nobody throwing anything they shouldn't throw. But like I said, the Warriors just could not make the basket. Had a good shot, got the ball inside. Grigsby was there and just couldn't finish it. And that's going to be Jalen White, I think, who is shaken up on the play. And he's going to go sit down again and going to get our trainer out to look at him. 4 seconds, 4.3 to go. And the big thing is the inbounds play. They've got to get it in bounds. All they got to do really is get it in bounds, catch it, and then shoot some free throws. But you only get 2 free throws, and it would make 2 made free throws, make it a 3-point game. So there's still a game left, but you got to either steal the inbounds pass or foul right away. You might even foul before they get it in bounds. Every once in a while, I've seen somebody set up a play where they fake a charge on that inbounds play. And
I've seen that several times this year.
And sometimes referees buy it.
Right.
But not often. I remember when I was refereeing and they did that, and I did not call the foul. I'm glad I didn't, but I will admit it took me by surprise.
Mm-hmm. What if you just foul on purpose? Just swipe at the ball.
Yeah, you've got to
You got to do it.
You might hold people on the inbounds pass. You might even get the foul called before the ball is inbounds and keep it at 4.3 seconds. But you have to steal the ball or foul right away after you miss that shot. The Warriors in a bad position.
Yeah, they got to be denying the inbounds play. Hopefully, at least get a hand on it, or if you can't do that, you got to foul immediately.
78-77, Shawnee leads it with 4.3 seconds on the clock. And the length to go. It's Shawnee basketball. You're going to put Sherrod Dent on the ball, I think. And nobody on the basketball. And here, they're going to look. They don't want the little guy. They can't have the little guy throw the ball in, can they?
I would.
They're going to get him out of there. That's what's going on. That's a mistake. So Kayshawn Washington will try to inbound the ball here. Warriors trying to keep from coming inside. And finally, they get the ball in, and we foul right away. Xavier Bell fouled by Kamia Chandler. 2.9 seconds on the game clock right now. Coach McGee is not happy about that, what happened there, because too much time went off the clock. We wanted, what McGee is saying there is we wanted that foul either before the got it inbounds or as soon as he touched it, we wanted a foul. Xavier Bell at the line, 80% of the year, 4 or 5 tonight, 2.9 on the game clock, and the first free throw is no good. Now it's free ball would win it for the Warriors if they can rebound or come in after this made free throw. 78-77, Warriors trailing Shawnee here with one more free throw and 2.9 seconds left for Shawnee. Free throws up and good. They lead it by 2. They get the ball to Mujah Burton. Burton at the timeline calls timeout with 0.1 on the game clock. Now they're going to ask about how much time to put on the clock. And Coach McGee's going to talk about it. And that, you know, at Division I level basketball, you would have an argument there and they would go look at the replay and they would talk about how much time to put on the clock. It's tough here.
Yeah.
There's no replay to look at. And they're going to put 1 second on the clock, I think, is what he told them. Timeout is called, though. The Warriors trail by 2, 79-77, and they've got the basketball at the half-court line. We inbound the ball with, 4 seconds left? That was what they had on the clock? There was 2.7,
2.9.
Right? 2.9. So we dribbled to the half line and called a quick timeout, and we'll see if we can get a shot up. If it's 0.1, you have to lob it up and tap it in, I think.
I think so, too.
I don't think there's time to catch, gather, and shoot. You can't do that. So we'll see if they can get a shot up here, and I kind of doubt it, really.
I don't know. We got 2 big boys. You'd think you could throw it up toward the rim and hope one of them can
at least get a hand on it and tap it that direction. Got Corey Furlow, who's a good jumper as well.
He's a good
down
jumper,
there.
too. We got 3 kids that can get up there and get it. So,
you know, Daniel Robinson at 6'2", he's got good leaping ability. He'd be hard to guard down there, but we'll see.
Okay, they got 1.1 on the clock.
There you go. Well, that helps. Now you can catch it. I think at 1.1 you can catch it and actually take a shot. So then I think they're going to call another timeout probably and set the defense. But the Warriors have Grigsby, Johnson, Burton, Furlow, and Chandler on the floor. They got Grigsby who'll inbound the basketball at the half-court line. In the corner, they've got Johnson and Burton. Those are three-point shooters. Dent is the three-point shooter. Chandler's the three-point shooter. So it looks to me like we're going for the catch and fire the 3 ball.
That's what it's looking like to me. We got our post player throwing the ball in. He can throw over people. Somebody gets open, he can get it to him.
1.1 seconds to play. Here it comes. Warriors down by 2. Grigsby gets the ball inbound to Dent. Dent one dribble, shot at the buzzer, and it won't go, and that's the ball game. No foul call. We played a full game of regulation and an overtime. Wabash Valley takes it on the chin tonight. They lose it 79-77. Good ball game. Entertaining game, but the Warriors come out with the loss in overtime. We'll take a quick 2-minute break, come back to the scoring summary right after this.
Get ready for Jason Hootie, Mesmerizing Magic. Experience an evening of amazement and wonder as you dazzle in magic and illusions live with world-class magician Jason Hootie. With a show featuring grand illusions, comedic audience participation, incredible sleight of hand, and much more. Get your tickets now and prepare to be amazed with Jason Hootie, Mesmerizing Magic.
Bilo is Mount Carmel's local grocery destination, proudly serving the community with fresh products, friendly faces, and great deals every week. From our fresh deli and bakery to a wide variety of produce, fresh cut meat selections, and even an Ace Hardware, we've got everything you need, all close to home. Stay updated on all the savings at myiga.com or follow us on Facebook at Mount Carmel Bilo for the latest specials. Shop local, save big at Bilo, Mount Carmel's hometown store.
As soon as I came here, I started looking at the programs that they have, and the most that I like, it was early childhood education, and then after I see the classes and everything, that's the one that I picked. I would like to be a teacher in the future. I like it so much because I had the experience to work at Small World with the kids, and each day I learn, and I learn from the kids, and like with my teachers, like they teach me all the stuff that I need to do to be a better teacher. And classes is amazing, so I would just recommend everyone to come here to Wabash Valley College.
Hello, I'm Sarah Harrell. I'm from Crossville, Illinois, and I attend here at Wabash for the Advanced Manufacturing Program. Being here has really helped me grow and really experience what it'll be like later in life, being able to work in a shop and actually run machines. I've loved working on the 3D printer and on the wire EDM and just CNC machines in general. I want to be like a designer and programmer type thing, so I can do most of my time on SolidWorks and programming CNC machines.
Well, the Warriors lose it tonight in overtime, 79-77 against Shawnee. Shawnee, they played tough. And John White, just give me your thoughts on this one real quickly.
I think we let one get away from us. That was a tough one to lose. I thought we should have won it. We had too many opportunities. We didn't handle the ball good during the pressure of the last minute of the game. Threw the ball away 3 times. Missed the front end of 2 free throws. We just let one get away with us from us.
Yeah, we had free throws in the last minute of regulation. Missed the front of 1-on-1. And those guys are good free throw shooters. Furlow and Chandler are both very good free throw shooters, 83% and 76%. But you miss the front end, you don't get the back end, and then they come down. And nice play. Xavier Bell made some nice plays at the end, a little fall-away jumper that I thought was kind of a crazy shot. But they get the win tonight, 79-77. They were led in scoring by Xavier Bell with 17 points. They had a very balanced attack. James Deloach with 15. Isaac Hosman, 14. He can really shoot the ball. John Anderson had 13. And Jalen White added 10. The point guard, Kayshawn Washington, added 7 points. And Alar McNeil added 3. For the Warriors, Mujah Burton led us in scoring with 18. He had 4 threes. Make that 20 points for Mujah Burton. You know, every time I look at the book, my math gets better. 20 for Mujah, 4 threes.
Maybe we won that game.
Oh, you know what? Going back, it's still 18 points now.
Okay.
But Mujah led us either it's 18 or 20, and I think it's 18 as I look at the book. That's terrible. Sherrod Dent had 16. And also double figures tonight was Tamarian Grigsby with the 11. Also tonight, scoring-wise, we had 7 points out of Daniel Robinson, 7 from Clay Butler, 7 from Corey Furlow. We had 6 points from Kamia Chandler and a basket inside by Kevin Anthony. But that's a heartbreaking loss and a game that the Warriors, we knew Shawnee coming in would be tough. They're always tough. They play with a lot of emotion. I thought we really put it to them second half. We got ahead by 9 and then squandered that lead as we went toward regulation. They finally got the shot at the buzzer to make it 72 apiece, and they outscore us in overtime, and we lose it at home 79-77. It leaves a bad taste in your mouth as you head toward Vincennes, who's coming into town on Saturday. Come on out and watch a little basketball. Ladies game at 4. The men will play at 6. Hope you'll join us for that. John White, thank you very much for sitting in tonight.
It was a fun game to watch, but I sure hate to see us blow that lead.
Sure hate losing when you get right down to it. That's what it amounts to. Let's thank Becca Follette and Braden Grimes and Alex Marshall for their work as well. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for listening and watching. We'll catch you again on Saturday. So long, everybody. And we're good? We are more than good. Thank you. No problem.